Hello. Hello, every sluggy, and welcome to another exciting day of the Pokemon Violet Terra Raid Nuzlocke. It's your boy, Mina Miyushi, Cyborg Sea Slug, at your service. And it's been a while, I will admit. I kind of got lost in Fire Emblem hell. Fire Emblem is a hell of a game. I would totally stream Fire Emblem, but I'm a complete degenerate when it comes to actually playing the thing, and I've been playing it for like 60 hours and it would be not remotely entertaining to watch, sadly. Like, even I'm just like, oh dear god, I've reset so many times, I've stacked so many weird different RNGs just to do... Like, the fact that there is a ring gacha, just, oh my god, that's... Oh. But enough about Fire Emblem, it is Pokemon time, baby. And since we did just come out of the last Titan Pokemon, we can go catch another boy, because we got another badge. Hell yeah. Oh no, get back here. You fool. You absolute fool. Just catch a Choodle, it'll be fine. They can be our sacrifice. Look at this little obnoxious baby. It's fine, you too can be sacrificed to our lovely crystalline god. All are welcome here. Get in the ball! God, I love quick balls, they're so stupidly broken. Oink. Not a problem, BB. Had no chance. My team is just too strong for them. I mean, I say this, but the Elite Four and Champion are like in the 60s, so... That's why I'm preparing for that, because I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm, like, not gonna lie, I don't expect to get through all of this. If nothing else, half my team's probably gonna go down in the next week or two. And I am not ready for it. Like, it's not just Fire Emblem, I'm also just horrified at the idea of just completely crashing and burning at the finish line here. Not gonna lie. He is a blue Tweedle. We can call him Leonardo. It's actually no, you know what? Let's just do the Shredder route.
Tonight we dine on turtle soup.
I have not actually seen Ninja Turtles in so long, so I probably butchered anything resembling Shredder's voice, but that's fine. That's not the point. The point is to have fun and try not to get everyone horribly murdered, and then throw other things into holes. That's okay. They're sacrifices. Sacrifice is not murder. Obviously. I mean, how do you think society... God. That's a quote, all right. Ah, yes, sacrifice is not murder, said no one ever. God. I'm glad we're past that part of human history, because that's freaking rough, my dudes. But yes, enjoy going to the box for your brief stay, Turtle Soup. Soon you too can meet our Lord and Savior, Crystal Sama. Speaking of, I'm still curious if they're actually going to have it in the third DLC, or not the third DLC, the DLC in general. Because there's always 3 legendaries. Except this time, there's only 2. And there's like a funny little book saying like, oh hey, look at this guy. He's definitely a legendary, some kind of weird monkey's paw magic crystal thing, genie, wish-granting device that is obviously the 3rd Pokemon. The question is, are they ever going to actually commit to the bit? Because don't forget, Zygarde got fucking shafted in X and Y. It's like, okay, here's X and Y. What's Zygarde? He'll just put him in Sun and Moon for no reason. Don't worry about it. That was the worst. Let's see, we got Steel, Water, Normal. Let's go for Steel. We've already got plenty of Water types. A Steel Terra type is never a bad thing to have. Then again, I already have Steel on my team, though, so Nah, let's go for the Steel anyways. Sure, we have Reverie, but Reverie's also a ticking time bomb that's going to explode at the slightest hint of a tremor in the ground. It's kind of sad, really. It's like, ah yes, look at me, I'm a cool car Pokemon. Too bad I'm 4 times weak to ground. Kaboom! Wait, was that a shiny? No, it's a fucking Gyarados. It'd be very obvious and very red if it was a shiny. Like, it would be like me going strawberry mode. Get out of here, Veluza. I don't have time for you. Chew. Away. Oh right, it's fast as fuck. Oh no, Psycho Cut, whatever will I do? It did fucking nothing. Can I get on with my life now, please, funny Veluza? Like, I will admit, Barracuda, kind of horrifying, but this thing, He's just a cute little guy. Nothing to worry about. The part where he tears off his flesh to go faster is a bit concerning, but that's besides the point. Don't worry about it. Pokemon Dex lore is horrifying, and should not be gazed upon by mortal minds. It's all obviously just a massive trap. I mean, okay, I guess I'm not that surprised I've run into trainers because there's not train. Actually, oh my god, there aren't any swimmer trainers in this game. There's not a single goddamn swimmer trainer, is there? I mean, I guess there's like trainers that are out on islands and stuff, but there's none of them actually in the... Don't I have this? I hope I have this, because if I don't, this is complete garbage. Like, that's not even worth catching, but the rules state I have to. Okay, I do have it. Hurdy-gurdy. Thank goodness. I was about to say, I don't need another hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy... How does talking work? Talking? Who does that on streams? Obviously, all streams should just be silent playthroughs, the way speedrunners do it. Which is a total fabrication, because even speedrunners have personalities nowadays. Like, usually they are admittedly a bit more Dragon-type. You know what? I did kind of get all my Dragon-type Tera types horribly murdered in an accident, so maybe Dragon-type will work. I've already fought this person, apparently. Son of a bitch. Can't have shit. I just need experience. I need massive amounts of experience, and I'm being denied. Even following the carefully laid out path where there's supposed to be more trainers than just like 2 of them, you would think, but no. This is Pokemon Violet. Who needs trainers? We can't have trainers. Just scatter them to the winds. You'll get there eventually. Okay, maybe this time. It's a Quillfish. Could be better, but could be a lot worse, so I'll take it. It's already a dragon, so I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's only level 35 besides that. Because boy, am I glad that 5-star raids are locked until after the game, because I would never be able to beat a 5-star raid in a million years in a Nuzlocke. It's like, oh hey, go to this den to instantly die. That's no good, that's no fun. Oh no, I've been intimidated. Whatever will I do? Oh god, this is actually taking a while just so it can debuff everybody simultaneously. Anyways, play rough. Just rough him up, buddy. Woo! Get smacked, BB. He's just a funny little fish. He doesn't know what it means to... Fair enough, you are poison type, beneath all of that. Then again, he's also level 35, so it doesn't matter in the first place. Boy, do I need to actually remember how type match... The fuck just happened? Did you see that? He just magically recovered half of his health, doing fucking nothing. Unless I missed a recover somewhere in there, I don't know what happened. That's a little weird. It's a little sus. And of course, Pestilence is just gonna start missing now, despite me. This is already a fight that's lasted like 3 turns longer than it should have. You obstinate little shit. I'm going to dunk on you so hard. God damn it, Pestilence! Remember, we're here forever. Ah yes, I'm gonna go get ready for the Elite Four. But what if instead I was trapped in this den for the next century? Imagine if I actually timed out to this and lost Pestilence. Imagine! I mean, there's no way in hell that's gonna happen, but imagine if it did. Okay, Pestilence, that's not very funny. I mean, we're clearly not gonna time out. You can't possibly do enough damage to time us out before it dies. Right? I mean, the fact that it's lasted this long is a testament to RNG being bullshit, among other things. Oh my fucking god, that's 4 in a row. Pestilence, please. Pestilence, buddy. Pestilence, at least hit the broadside of a fucking bar. What are you doing, Pestilence? I raised you better than this. Hit the god... Aqua Tail. Whatever. It works, it works. I think? Nope, its health just magically came back because it's somehow even more of a buggy mess than it was before. How did they make it worse? I just beat the Greninja the other day, for fuck's sake. I don't remember it being this bad. Maybe I'm just getting really unlucky or my connection's complete shit. But even then, connection shouldn't matter. I'm doing the solo. Also, I've been poisoned. Oh boy. The timer's already over halfway at... How? How is this? Is this real life? What the fuck is going on? Shut the fuck up, Quillfish. You're just wasting more time for no reason. Die already, please. Pestilence, why? Just hit it! Just hit it with your... Just love tap it. There we go. Oh my god. That was the stupidest it's ever been. It's a goddamn Christmas miracle. Like, what do I even name this thing? So that's been a while, and I imagine that nobody is here, and if they are, they're being very stealthy. In which case, good on you, your stealth check is super fucking high. Then again, that's not saying much at the same time, because my perception check is itty bonus. All points in sense motive, no points in perception. That's me, Amino! Ho ho! Okay, this baby boy, he's an obstinate son of a gun. Toxic? Nah, Toxic's too simple. I mean, he is a poisoned pufferfish. God, he's so derpy. No, I can't name him Spiky because then it would just be like VTuber Spiky, and VTuber Spiky's already a Wingull, so that doesn't work. Fugu. We will name him Fugu if no one spends points to change the name because, again, not going to be too worried about it at the moment. I did just kind of come back for the first time in like, what, 2 weeks besides being on Irene's channel, so that makes sense. God, yeah, it has been 2 weeks. The last time I actually streamed on my own channel was the... Wait, no. Didn't I stream the Monday after? I think I streamed... Either way, that's still 2 weeks, so... His name will be Fugu. Just whisper everything. Whisper everything. Because I don't fucking know any dude. See her. Fire him. Sure. Right. Go where you belong. In the box. Put the Fugu back in the box. I don't even know what bit I'm doing here. I know it's Nicolas Cage and Con Air, but that's besides the point. Oh yeah, we have to actually sacrifice properly. That's how this works. Baby. Little baby boy who's completely and utterly useless. And then we have Turtle Soup! Goodbye, Turtle Soup. Enjoy being a tasty treat for the Crystalline God. He will come for us all one day. Just you wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about Florbo, the other shiny I got. If only Pestilence wasn't so... I mean, I don't really want to replace Pestilence, though. Pestilence has been my pal since, like, the beginning, practically. Even though Florbo is very tanky. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If Pestilence horribly dies, then we can put Florbo in. So let's hope we never have to put Florbo in. It'll be a sad day for Rain. A horrible, horrible, horrible day for Rain, indeed. Where the hell are all the trainers at? I don't care about you, Minecraft Steve. I'm still mad at you for killing Skickle before. I haven't forgotten. The slug never forgets. Wow, how did I get clear down here? Okay, maybe if I go up and around and through the path, that'll get me some experience in actual trainer fights. Who do I want out in front, though? I could put Hime out in front, it should be fine. Probably. Hime's fast if nothing else, so she can just run away if needed. And I do have every ability now, so traversal is not a problem at this point. It's just getting through, keeping everyone alive, trying not to screw the pooch too bad, and then beating up everybody else's pooch. Your dogs are mine. Their biscuits are gonna be buttered, and not in the fun way. Their poor buns are gonna be burnt. By yours personally, by Arlie. I feel like I've just forgotten how words work today, and that's fine. I will live with this. This is just something that has to come to pass sometimes. Oh no, your streamer is defective. Turn it in for your 30-day warranty, guaranteed. Let's see, where's that? Oh no. Oh look, a Scyther, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for trainers. Where are they at? And I feel like the whole mostly fighting trainers thing is a self-imposed rule that I could just abandon at any time, but at the same... Like, we're already almost at the end. Just grinding random Pokemon seems kind of... Not a good taste in my mouth at this point. I mean, we did a little bit with that Swarm, but that's because it was a Swarm, and also how I got Florbo. Without even really trying to get a shiny there, it was just lucky, I guess. Because the Swarm chances are pretty good? I don't think they're that good. Like, that was not even 5 minutes, and there's like, oh, hey, here it is. Goomy! Babies! Little babies. Little babies. Look at these babies. I fucking love you. You funny little slug babies. You funny slug dragons. It's a shame you were not, like, Poison Dragon. You could have had greatness, but instead you're just a regular-ass dragon. I mean, I guess the Hisuian variant is Steel Dragon, which is pretty cool still. Showed by just Dialga, I think. But still, it was still a missed opportunity all the same. Like, Giga Drain... That's perfect timing, actually. That is actually exactly what I've been needing for a while. Let's see. We still have Tera Blast, which... I need to look up the Tera... I kind of forgotten what the Tera types actually are on these guys, not gonna lie. Overheat. Not in 1,000 years. Giga Impact, Psychic Train, Reversal. Hime has no physical attack. That's not gonna work. Thunderbolt. Ice Spinner. But... Nah, the attack isn't even that high on Pestilence, to be honest. Aside of using, like, these, it doesn't seem worth it. And terrain usually isn't an issue, from what I remember anyways. Shadow Ball, Aura Sphere. Giga Drain. Come here, Chauncey. Just learn the all-powerful suck. Yeah, between Quiver Dance and everything else, Chauncey might just fucking sweep everything. Despite how frail they are, like, I'm still scared because a rock or a stray ember will just annihilate them, but... There's stuff there. It's doable. Dazzling Gleam. That's actually surprising that Chauncey can learn Dazzling Gleam. I did not even know that. And I have approximate knowledge of many Pokemon things. Dragon Tail. I have all of these things, and I can use so very little of them, sadly, on our current team. Poison Tail, Aerial. Like, there is nothing at all. Struggle like, are you fucking kidding me? That's fine. The team has held out so far with the moves like Hab. I'll take what I've got. Oh look, it's little baby Pestilences and Pestilence's sibling. Adorable, but they are not golden, so they are not worth the effort. Hello, Tropius, just flying out of nowhere. I feel like coming back to this, the pop-in is a lot more, like, oh boy, is there a lot of pop-in. It's just like, boom, I'm here. Now I'm gone. So I never really ran into a lot of, like, glitches and stuff. Like, this is, what, my third playthrough, technically? So I did my first playthrough, then I played with my brothers and sisters over Thanksgiving. And then after that... is this, obviously. Wow. Brain just... I feel like the brain is going down while the temperature is also going down. It's almost like I'm weak to cold or something, as mentioned before. but I might be weaker to cold than I thought. I mean, yeah, I could be a smart slug and just turn the heat on like a normal person, but that costs money. And it's not that cold in here yet. And it is set up that if it does get too cold where the pipes will freeze, it'll kick on. But that's not going to be for quite a bit more. I guess probably mid to low 60s in here. It's fine. That was one tasty-looking Pokemon. Please don't eat the Slowpokes. Or do you mean the Tatsugiris? I don't even know.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, man, that Pokemon I saw, it looked delicious.
Also, I feel like Fire Emblem has broken everything resembling English voice acting in my brain. Some of those voice actors are fucking awful. Amber in particular. Oh. I see. God, Scissor is so shiny in this. I love it. Please don't use Night Slash. Please don't use Night Slash. I am channeling all my energy for you to not use Night Slash. Don't you dare. Like, I know you can get... Wait, does it still get it in this game? I'm not sure. Okay. That's admittedly not the worst idea you've ever had, but also fuck you die.
Bitter Blade.
It's almost like being 4 times weak to fire as a death sentence in most cases. Looking at you, Chauncey. Slowking. Slowking doesn't have ground-type moves. It should be fine. Although its special defense might be pretty high, thinking on it. It should be fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just gonna be a little bit scary, maybe. Good old Thunderbolt. Always reliable. Not reliable enough in this... Okay, it's fine. Wow, all those stat changes that Hime has done. Now, if I use Nasty Plot, yeah, no, that would be horrifying, but it's not a problem.
It's not.
Hime just chewing them up and spitting them out. Hime too tough for these scrubs.
I don't know how to put this, but, like, thanks for the battle.
Please never speak to me again, child. There's just something about the way you talk that irritates me on a fundamental level. Like, if I ever play Fire Emblem Engage again, I will probably do it in Japanese, because the English voices, like, maybe 50-50 are good. Of course, that also might just be me being biased because it's hard to make a girl sound bad unless it's like Hortensia or something, which is, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, she sounds like a chipmunk. Like a very, very stressed out chipmunk. I'm not a fan of it. But otherwise, they've been pretty... Ooh, Brick Break. That's usually pretty good. Now the question is, can anyone actually learn Brick Break? Oh my god, where is it? Okay. What else do I have on you, Harley? Let's see. Bitterblade, Shadow. I mean, it's coverage, but I already have superpower and close combat, so I don't think I'm gonna need that too much. And even then, it's gonna be like Bitterblade's gonna do nearly as much damage and also have the lifesteal, so it's kind of pointless. Brick Break's gonna do 150, Bitter Blade will do 135, and also have the Suck. So it should be good. It'll be peachy. Peachy keen. I could have sworn I saw a trainer over here. But again, perception, not... There we go, I'm not completely blind. I want that item first, because today I'm especially distracted by shiny things.
What if I put the camera here?
Where? Where are you putting the camera? Oh! Let's see if I can actually pull this off at all.
I'm actually a singer, see? I came out to scout a location for my next music video.
I really need to practice that more. You're challenged by Yiza, the model. Those bangs, though, holy sh... Paragonal. I forget if its defense is the one that's sky high, or if its special defense is the one that's sky high, but I'm pretty sure Early can take care of it, unless it does Earthquake or something. Which I don't know. I never actually see Cryogonal. Cryogonal's, like, probably very low on the list. That's cute. That's adorable. Perish.
Bitter Blade.
Ooh, nice. Well, if it's his defense, Arlie doesn't give a fuck, apparently. Good going, Arlie. I know Arlie will always be in my corner in this run. Like, if Arlie dies, the run might as well be over, to be completely honest. Oyster, massive defense. No big deal. Hime's got this one. I believe in Hime. Like, from the looks of things, I'm probably gonna do the Elite Four on Wednesday, but... it's a horrifying prospect all the same. There will be blood shed, and also maybe tears. God, that Lucky Egg's so good. Frostmoth. Adorable. Arlie. I'm sorry. You're going to have to destroy Chauncey's brother. Just completely annihilate this poor little dude. He's very flammable, unfortunately. You know what to do. Finish the job. Destroy this alternate timeline Chauncey with your own hands. Womp. God, that health bar went down so fast I could barely register it. Looked like some kind of anime shonen fight. Just, whoop, it's so fast I can't track it.
I got beat by some nobody?
I need to work on that more, because it's way too high-pitched. I can get the pitch, I just need to get the pitch and the tone right. I'll get there eventually. Someday, surely. I may be serious, but don't call me Shirley. God, that's such a dad joke. I'm gonna go jump off a cliff now. Okay, bye. Did you know, in terms of compatibility, Vaporeon's the go shut up no, bad. We have no time for the shenanigans like that here. It's a japes-free zone, don't you know? God, just Tokyo Drift, just pick up the super potion, please. Okay, there might be another trainer by the bridge. Is even just fighting the last Team Star is going to be, what, level 56 or so? And then after that, there's nothing left but the Elite Four. And I mean, there's like the, technically, 4 champion fights after that, but those are also way stronger than the Elite Four, so I'm not going to actually stick with that until the Elite Four comes out first. Because otherwise I might as well just be sending everyone out to die instantly. Because, let's see, there's Nimona, who's 65 or something ridiculous like that. And even the Team Star fight's 61 or 62, and Arvin's like 63 with his mob. So like, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'll be absolutely baffled if I'm able to get out of all of that unscathed. It's not gonna... Run, flee, run away. This... Like, Tatsugiris are kind of horrifying. It's like, look at me, I'm a dragon. Wait, you're a what? But you're food. No, I'm a dragon! Speaking of Mob Dragon Trainer, Pestilence, you are kind of getting overlooked. Could you go away, please? Little baby boys, you're not helping things here. Oh, yeah, just jump up immediately. Don't press the button to actually fight, just jump. I've heard rumors of a Pokemon in these lands. One known as the False Dragon Titan. Yeah, I kicked its ass. It was a chump. Surprisingly, it was a chump. Like, I was expecting a lot harder fight there to be. Like, Tesla's just too good for this world, I'm sorry. It's a baby Noibat. Cute. Explode now. Boink. God, Noivern is such a tragedy. Like, it's a Cool. It's a very cool looking dragon. It's just, it doesn't have the legendary God fucking damn it. Speak of the devil. Hello, Haxorus. Please don't have Poison Jab or Iron Head, which I know you're perfectly capable of having both of those to horribly murder me. Oh boy. That's a problem. That's a big problem. He's still alive. Unfortunate. Okay, blitz all your chakras, Pestilence. At least tank one hit. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus, please do not miss Pestilence. This is the worst time you could possibly be missing. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay, I thought the game froze there for a second. I was gonna be very mad because that's a very scary fight I just got through. Like, if I used Poison Jab, I'm pretty sure Pestilence would just explode in a shower of confetti. But what is this false dragon? What is real? What is false? Are we all just living in a simulation? If we are, I want my fucking money back. The simulation's stinky. Oh, get out of there, Mabastiff. I don't have time for you and your shenanigans. Intimidate me all you want. That's fine, I was leaving anyway. Fuck. What? That's not gonna do much. That's not gonna do much. But you do you. Like, I think I can get Thunderfang. But I really doubt a wild one has Thunderfang. Oh my fucking god, really? Remember, we're here forever. Please, Pestilence. You just gotta get on your little, adorable little rabbit feet and get the hell out. Thank you, Pestilence. About frickin' time. Just flee. Flee while we still can. Just start climbing. Ooh. Hello, funny steak. I do not care about you right now. We don't have time for steaks. Like, imagine trying to go catch the legendary Pokemon. What's the point? It would take so long for so little gain. Like, even on my actual completed file with the Pokédex full, that was, honestly, one of the worst side quests I've had to do. Like, there's 8 stakes for each one, so there's 32 of the stupid things total. And it's not like they're in interesting spots or anything, they're just kind of randomly around the map. It's just a fetch quest for the sake of being a fetch quest. It doesn't really add anything to the legendary hunt, it feels like. It's not like, oh, go somewhere dangerous. It's like, oh, just go in the world. The world itself isn't particularly special. Which is kind of a bit of a detriment to open world games where it's just like, oh, hey, there's all this world. Too bad none of it feels particularly unique. Which, honestly, yeah, in this, outside of the cities and Team Star bases, I'm trying to think of anything that's particularly memorable, and there really isn't. I mean, I guess there's the waterfall that leads to that one legendary, which in itself is cool, but the fact you have to find 8 stakes to do it kind of kills it a bit for me. So I love that waterfall with all the Noivern and Noibats and stuff just hiding up there in the northeast. It's a very cool spot by itself. It's just the conditions for actually doing anything with it are stupid. Wait, am I in a new area, technically? Let me look at the map. I mean, I'm starting to get into the Silk Trail, which means we can catch another funny boy and throw them into a hole. The main question being is, I guess I can catch it. I mean, no, Agumon's dead. Agumon's dead. Look away, Timmy. Look away. Agumon will never come back. Poor Agumon. They deserve to be here. They deserve to be standing with us. I'll go catch this little baby instead. Look at it. It's a little baby boy. Baby girl. My bad. Either way, get in the ball! There we go. Keep switching back and forth, it's fine. Quick ball. Is that a critical catch? Ha! Easy. No problems detected. Not quite 56, though. Which is fine, because Pestilence is going to be our fighting type. God, Pestilence is just carrying so much this run, it's ridiculous. Pestilence might just be the MVP overall. It's kind of insane. Like, Pestilence has no real attack power, nothing particularly to make it stand out besides the fact that it is a fat sack of bunny. Romantis is data. What will you name this baby? I mean, it's going into a hole anyway. I shall name you Shallot. Little Shallot. You would be very cool, Shallot, except the fact that you're going into a hole to be sacrificed. I don't know why I keep naming them after food, because every time I name them after food, the Pokemon I get's kind of not particularly great, and yet I just can't help myself for some reason. Just like smoked dragons can't help making jokes about eating people. Like, it's a very common trend I found among dragon VTubers. It's like, ah yes, let's eat people. It's why I'm glad I'm not an actual dragon and just a sea slug that reminds people of a dragon, so I don't have to worry about that nonsense. I don't even have any fangs. What would I eat you with? Nothing. Besides, I'm just a little guy. What would I even be able to eat? Like, a plankton? Or, God, I'd have to wonder. I really doubt there's any, like, okay, there might be jellyfish VTubers, but there's no way in Shell that there is a Nematocist VTuber. That would just be completely out of left. Like, there's no way. Like, that's such a specific thing to choose. You'd have to be some kind of shrimp. Be like, ah, yes. I really like this particular type of sea slug, and I'm very, like, submissive and breedable. Here, I want to be this. Like, I can't think of anyone ever choosing that. Not that Hydrozoans and Nematocysts and stuff like that. I mean, okay, it's technically from Manowar, so I keep saying Nematocysts, but not... Anyways, Nematocysts aren't the actual... I mean, they're technically organisms in their own right. It's just that they're inside a Portuguese Manowar, usually, which I guess there's probably Portuguese Manowar VTubers. How that would work, I am not entirely sure. You're a big boy. But yes, how that would work, I'm not entirely sure. Because technically, Manowars are kind of a colony of organisms in, like, one thing. Like, living in their funny little jellyfish-like house, kind of, if that makes sense. It's a big cluster of stuff. So unless you had, like, a bunch of people doing it or somebody with split personalities or something, I don't see how that would quite work. I mean, I guess you could just do it solely on an aesthetic sense. Like, just because I'm a sea slug who is also like a dragon doesn't mean I'm a cannibal or something. And while I do have a male and female... Okay, I don't actually have a proper female model, but I have both forms, but that doesn't mean I have both, you know. Anyways, getting way out into the weeds here. Let's just not for a bit. Okay, he... Actually... Trying to think, can I just swap? I don't think I can just swap the items how I would like to. No, not Pokemon, come on. Yeah, of course not. Even after all these years, I can't make it that easy to just swap stuff around. Camp Rock, Grassy Seed. Tera shards aren't going to do anything for me, because you need like 60 of the things for it to actually matter. Storm, sunlight, all completely pointless. Grassy terrain will boost defense. I don't know why I would ever use Hime for a grass type anything, considering grass resists electric, but eh. You know what? It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm worrying about it too much and I need to stop. I need to just actually just go and do thing. Do thing. Win. Fight. Become all-powerful. Attack and dethrone God. Beat up this student who looks like they've had a long time in the oven or something. I don't know. I was worried about nothing. It's fine. Or at least Tail can handle this one. I think the worst I could possibly do is, like, what? Flame Charge, maybe? Oh no, double edge. Oh, I took so much damage, except I freaking didn't take anything at all. You fool. You absolute scrungler. Prepare the head! Boink. Oh wow, you lived. I'm impressed. Now watch it just actually just... Nope. Didn't do enough damage to even put itself in the hole. Oh well. It's no biggie. Butter dog. Dog with the butter. I wish I could use a butter dog, but sadly, this is not the case. Pretty sure I didn't even actually get one. I got one to throw into a hole, but I don't think one ever came back out the hole. Thinking on it. Do I have a butter dog? Oh, I do have a butter dog. Dog with the butter. Butter dog. God, I love butter dog. It's a shame it's level 12, and by the time I found everyone was like in the 40s or something, I think, so... completely unusable. Also, Pestilence exists, so why would I want to? Okay. Continuing on. Look at... like... I'm really liking what they did with the steel types in this, just... they're so shiny. Shiny, sparkly. Sparkly, twinkly. Yes, yes, pump-a-rum. God, I can't God, can I not remember Snuggly the Crow? As my brain deteriorated so much, I can't even remember Snuggly the Crow when they're like... what? It hasn't been that long since I played Dark Souls, has it? Or even Demon Souls in that case. Look at Spidops, isn't it just silly? It's a shame it is such a very bad Pokemon stats-wise. Like, it could have been greatness, but no. But hey, at least low kicks exist, so it's not like bug types are totally hosed this generation. Let's see... not finding anything particularly useful out here, sadly. Wait, alright, I need to actually go to the den at some point. I keep forgetting... I mean, it's at the end of the trail, so I'm not really in a huge rush, I guess. I'm trying to fight the trainer still, but... I just don't know where they are, other than being usually kind of mostly on the path, and then sometimes not at all. All these revives are not helping. I can't use them. Stop it. Give me something actually useful. Like an X special attack. I have a very bad feeling about this. I'm going to listen to that bad feeling, because no one's here to tell me otherwise. Womp womp. Run away! So I don't know why, but something in the back of my mind's just saying, this one avoid at all costs. Especially this one. Like, not just like the Black Blocks trainers in general, but that one in particular has some stupid BS that I can't quite put my finger on. Because the points of failure in the run were Larry, Iono. Oh, right. Also, just like Beartick, I'm pretty sure had Earthquake in the Ice Gym fight, which could have just completely destroyed Arlie. Double Bells, etc. Like, I've experienced Pokemon getting their shit wrecked enough in my first 2 runs to be like, mental note, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. And so far, I've avoided most of the death flags. The only one that particularly got me was when Agumon died, because I made a note, it's like, oh yeah, remember, this thing is a jackass and goes directly into its second phase, and I completely forgot. And that's why Agumon died. It's my own incompetence. I'm sorry, Agumon. I'll never be able to make it up to him, because he's dead. I mean, I guess I could make it up to him, technically, by just actually completing the run, so his death wasn't in vain. So that's a pretty tall order. Because if this is all the experience I'm getting, the Elite Four is still going to be a massive pain in the ass. I mean, I still have the entire run up until about the Team Star fighting crew on that northeast side, which I could get a lot of experience from. It's just...
It's Grandma!
Did you see her just, like, wig out there? She's like... Whoop, whoop. A Chansey. Oh no, whatever will I do?
Lahi!
God, I wish I had an automaphone. Also, welcome to the stream, Hadrian. Welcome to whatever the fuck this has been. Please don't have Thunderbolt. That's fine. You don't have an attack stat. Who died? Nobody's died. Yet. I'm just preparing mentally for the worst. Because we're getting very close to the Elite Four. And it's gonna be one hell of a problem when we get there at this rate. So I'm trying not to overlevel too much, so I'm just fighting the trainers, but we're getting very close. Probably not today, but definitely Wednesday. Ideally Wednesday is when I'm going to be doing the Elite Four, and fighting Nimona, and fighting the other not champions who all have, like... The thing is in this is that there's not just like, oh, there's one champion. There's like, technically like 4 champions, because you do the Elite Four and the champion. And then you have to fight 3 other battles after that. And then there's an entire, like, endgame / postgame after that. And those 3 battles after the Elite Four are hard as fuck. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried. Wait, is that Waterfall? We finally have Waterfall? This might be one of the most important things I do this run. Can Pestilence... Yes, it can! No, it's not all back-to-back. Just the Elite Four and the first champion. The other 3 aren't back-to-back, it's just their teams are ridiculously strong. So there's a very good chance I will lose at least 1 or 2 there. But we'll see. Because even on the runs where I used Pokemon I liked, I lost like 2 or 3 Pokemon on them on like multiple occasions on my last 2 playthroughs. Like, there's definitely room for fuckery in those fights. And that's knowing what I'm doing. But yes, Aqua Tail, stronger, yes, but it missing all the time is not helping. This is a Nuzlocke, we need consistency. Pestilence must live. So yes, get out of here, Aqua Tail. Like, if I don't do Waterfall, that is potentially just ending the run right there. To missing an attack I should have hit. And we've seen Pestilence miss moves like 4 or 5 times in a row with Play Rough. So it's entirely possible I just completely hose myself over if I don't do that. It's worth the investment. Even if Pestilence falls, another may eventually rise up, but it's going to take a lot of grinding, and that's not something I'm looking forward to. If I do have to grind anything off... Like, if I have to grind anything because everything I have is, like, at most 35 or 45, that's going to be done off stream. That's going to take, like, an hour or 2 of just my B team trying to level up. Bewearer. God, imagine if Bearware was in this game. I love Bearware. You can punch frickin' trees in half. I would not like fighting one because Jesus Christ. But Hadrian, taunting fate is what I do. If I didn't taunt fate, where's the fun in it? I mean, for what it's worth, I did do one smart decision today, and I ran away from a trainer that I vaguely remember being in massive pain. Because they had a black box, which means they're already super strong. And they had the whole, like, mushroom, 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 and I remember that trainer having some complete, like, broken bullshit. So I avoided that death flag entirely. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna fight them. There's no point. Oh, wow, I was going to go catch something, and I just completely forgot about it. Silly me. Getting too wrapped up in just nonsense. Because yes, as I mentioned before, part of it is Fire Emblem has completely ruined my life. I've spent 60 hours on it. I'm only on chapter 18 out of 26. Like, I love Fire Emblem. I could never stream Fire Emblem. I play like a complete sociopath. It would be very boring. Like, watch this person reset for the most mundane reasons. Watch this slug reset to manipulate the RNG because for some godforsaken reason, they're like, you know what Fire Emblem needs? Fire Emblem needs a gacha mechanic. And the stupid ring system. Because not everyone can just wield the god rings. There's lesser rings which you can get. But to get the good ones, it's complete and total gacha RNG bullshit. But because it's Fire Emblem, RNG strings are predetermined. So if you do other stuff, you can change those RNG strings and manipulate it to get S-rank rings, instead of getting, like, shitty C-rank rings. But oh my fucking god, please get gacha out, yes, totally. let gacha stay in the shitty waifu mobile gachas like Fate Grand Order. That game that I'm definitely going to be streaming again this summer. Well, maybe not this... Well, it is this summer, because it's like July. 4th of July, but still. Hey, for what it's worth, I do not spend a penny on Fate Grand Order besides the $15 for New Year's and yearly anniversaries. So I spend $30 a year as a static price. And I like the story enough to spend that $30. I don't even need the 5 stars anymore at this point. Like, I'm kind of set on 5 stars. Like, oh my fucking god, I've got NP2 Space Ishtar, I've got Castoria, I've got pretty much everything I could ever hope to want. I just spent the $15 for shits and giggles because I'm like, haha, hee hee, what 5-star will I get? And yes, I know you want Mordred. If you actually listened like a year ago when they were giving out free 5 stars, you could have just had Mordred. You could have just had Mordred, but you're like, no, I don't want to. Oh right, wasn't there like something where you couldn't get on your phone or Fate wasn't working for some reason? Yeah, BlueStacks didn't work. And I'm guessing your phone can't... Right, I remember now. Wait, why didn't you just like uninstall and reinstall BlueStacks? That probably would have worked. Like, usually when it comes down to it, it's just have you turned it on and off, or have you uninstalled and reinstalled it? And it still didn't work? But BlueStacks doesn't even have any particular system specs or anything. Like, it's running fucking phone games. That's compared to a goddamn actual PC. That's weird. Something to do with your V machine. Like, virtual... Why would you run a... Why would you run that, actually? Oh, your motherboard might not play nice. That doesn't make sense, though, if it was working before, unless you swapped motherboards. That's very odd. Like, you play much more complicated games on Steam, so it's weird that BlueStacks of all things. Although, for what it's worth, I think they're actually Google's officially making it so you can play games on your computer through their own app or something? So I remember hearing about that. I was like, wow, this thing would be really cool if BlueStacks didn't exist, but I think they actually have something. Yes, I know you, Google, but still. At least it's an option. If you really wanted Mordred. Which I think they are actually giving out a free 5-star ticket again this year, and there's not any of the stupid requirements. You just get a free 5-star. There's no like, oh, get them to bond whatever and whatever. Not that those requirements were particularly big. It was like, get them to bond 5. That takes like a day. But still. Your chance is not completely gone. It is not impossible. I would have to look at the Japanese side of things to see exactly how it all works, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen again. Is that a Lechonk? I think that's a Lechonk. And you do intend on getting a new phone. Yeah, like even a $50 phone nowadays could probably run Fate. I think. I mean, if you want a good one, I'd recommend waiting until Black Friday. Like, my current phone's, what, an S20 FE? And that only ran me about $200 when that's a $500 phone. Like, they really discount that shit. So if you're going to do it, you are literally saving hundreds of dollars. You might be due a discount or something. I'm not sure. Oh, I already... Yeah, Bacon 2. And yeah, Black Friday is a year away. Like, again, if you can find a deal, that's good. It's just, I can't imagine being able to save as much as you would want to on something as big as a phone. Like, phones are basically just... They literally are just like how Nintendo 3DS used to be compared to, like, the Wii. Like, they're actually fucking solid. Phones have gotten so fucking good. It's kind of insane. Like, I'm pretty sure my phone has, like, half the RAM that's in my computer, which is saying a lot. So I'm running, what, 24 gigs of RAM in this? Right. I'm so off track, but it's not a big deal. It's nice chatting with you, so it's worth it. I was trying to remember what the hell I'm actually doing. And I've remembered what the hell I'm actually doing. I'm going to go here and see if this is a den I actually want to go to. Because we have no dupes, so no bacon. Not that I really eat bacon anyways, because I don't eat pigs. So bacon's off the table on top of that. Ah, that's nice. It's nice to chat. We should play more games. Like, I know I've been busy. Actually, let's be fucking honest, I've just been playing Fire Emblem. If you ask me to play a fucking game, I will play it because I'm kind of driving myself insane with Fire Emblem. Jesus fucking Christ, Fire Emblem. And yeah, work is a problem. Like, I work during the day, you work... I mean, it's hard to tell when you work because your work is a bit more scattered. But still, yeah. We definitely should. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream Barony at some point, but I definitely want to play Barony again. Like, it's really fun. It's a lot more fun with people because solo it's basically just, okay, count down until this stupid fucking boulder trap kills you. Because everything else is manageable. The boulder traps can go eat a dick. Okay, let's see. Do I have... No, I do not have a launcher. Okay. In the hole you go, shallot. Farewell, little guy. And yeah, work also prevents you from staying up late. It also depends on the work. Like in my job, I can stay up until 2 in the morning, and I don't sleep worth a damn. I sleep like 6 hours because I can get away with 6 hours because I'm a freak of nature. I'm just built different. But that's besides the point. Your job starts at... Ugh. Yeah, mine starts at 8, but... I get away with it. I meme my way out of it. I mean, I actually work, don't get me wrong, it's just... Again, the whole not needing to sleep as much. Like, if I'm actually going into work and not working from home, I get up, like, right before 7. It depends on the day. On Fridays, I always have to go to work from now on because I'm covering for somebody because they only work, like, Monday through Thursday. And also this week, there's gonna be a ice storm, so I'm sure as hell not going to work physically this week. But yes, your work does demand you physically be there. And also, honestly, probably sounds a lot more fun than my job, not gonna lie. It's just part-time, sadly. Like, I've been tempted to do the office space thing and just say fuck it, and work as a mechanic or something, it's just... eh. I mean, it depends on what you're doing, what your boss is, the work environment. Like, if I actually got more knowledge and decide to be a mechanic, I might actually find that fun in its own weird way, because it's just like tinkering with something, and I love tinkering with things. But at the same time, if I do it as a job, I might start hating tinkering with things, so I'm not sure if I want to go that route. Like, even scuba diving, like, I would love to do scuba diving as a job, it's just... I'm not sure if I would still like scuba diving by the end of it. Not to mention scuba diving instructor if I got the certifications for that, which would still take me probably... I mean, okay, now, down here, since I'm actually down here, I could probably do it faster, so I don't have to worry about traveling, like, several hours out of my way to actually get the certifications. I can just drive, like, 2 hours to the ocean, and I'm there, which is amazing. God, I can't wait for summer so I can get my certs for different stuff, but... $25,000 a year when you're by the ocean for a job? You can't make a living like that. It's expensive as fuck to live by the ocean. I'm not sure how people do it. I guess they just have 2 or 3 jobs, which I did in college, and I don't want to do that again. God, I hated that. It was awful. I like having my time. There's work time and there's me time. Me time is going to stay me time. Fuck off. Alright, Rock. I need to actually... Pokemon. You'll never do that. Wait, do what in this case? Work 2 or 3 jobs? In which case, yeah, I totally fucking agree. Like, it sucks if you have to work 2 or 3 jobs, like I did back in college. But unless you absolutely need to do it to survive, it's not worth it. None of it's worth it. I don't care how much you're trying to save up, just, god damn, it is not worth it. Like, I literally worked for over a month straight at one point without any days off back in college. It was fucking awful. It was the most miserable point I think I've ever had. It was just, ugh. I am glad to be far, far away from that. And I lived on campus for the first year, maybe no, the first 2 years. But even living off campus, I still had to work my ass off because while rent was only like, I want to say 400 a month back then, if that. Like, God, rent was fucking cheap up in that college. Oh my fucking god, that apartment was so good. Which is why it sucks I'm paying like 1,000 down here for a apartment built in the 70s. Like, at least there's no cockroaches, so that's good. It's just the paint's peeling everywhere and it looks kind of a mess, but otherwise, it's relatively good. It's not falling apart exactly, so... But yeah, like, if you're in college, it's also easier to live in, like, a box of an apartment, because guess what? Oh no, I want to go out and do something. Oh, you mean you're by campus so you can just walk on campus and hang out with friends? God, college was way too fucking good for that kind of thing. Like, yeah, actually no, at one point in college, because I had a really, really bad deal with this house that I was helping to rent out, because I was renting it out with, like, two guys, their parents owned it and rented it out, and another guy. The other guy left. Then they tried to steal my stuff, so I had to, like, bail in the middle of, like, January. It was below 0 when I moved out. My bed frame literally stuck to my fingers. It was awful. But a very cool friend who let me move into his one-bedroom apartment. But the deal was, because it's a one-bedroom apartment, I had, like, half of the living room. That was my space. I basically lived behind the couch in the living room, with my little, like, inflatable bed. And that was still fine, because guess what? Walking to college campus took like 5 to 10 minutes, I could just hang out with people, I came back to sleep, and that was about it. It was amazing. Like, I kind of miss it a lot, not gonna lie. It makes me sad that none of us are rich enough to just have like a, haha, hang out with friends house or VTuber house or anything along those lines. Because that would be so fun. Oh, we also caught this boy. It was so fast, it just kind of happened. If you want to name this funny boy, now is your chance. It's a female clauncher, a pistol shrimp. You have a 20-minute drive from campus, you just go there for class and then come home. But how are you gonna meet any good people? Like, admittedly, yeah, it's hard to meet people that you'll get along with depending on how your personality is. Like, for me, like, holy fucking shit, the only reason I met anybody is because, like, the student union was just full of a bunch of fucking nerds and I kind of got adopted. But if you don't at least even put yourself out there at all, like, okay, you get along with people just fine, that's good. It's just, if you get along with people enough, you can just hang out on campus and not give a flying fuck. I mean, I guess it depends on how good their actual, like, student center or union is, I suppose. Ours is pretty solid. It was a den of scum and villainy where everyone just played Magic the Gathering and League of Legends. Which, to be fair, looking back, doesn't sound that great because Magic the Gathering's an expensive and nonsensical hobby. I mean, for those who do it, good on you. It's just, oh my god, I might as well be... I'd probably spend less actually wailing for gacha than playing Magic the Gathering competitively. And League of Legends is just something you should never touch. This is a anti-League of Legends stream. I'm an anti-League of Legends slug. You will not catch me dead playing League of Legends. I will graduate from VTubing before I fucking play League of Legends. You cannot make me. Problem is you can't make long-term connection because of the constant blocking of your school. Yeah, you've had a really rough time with that. Like, I hope you're able to make a case with the ACT and stuff and take it later, but that's fucked up. Like, who... Honestly, the ACT is kind of the most useless, stupid thing ever. Because I got a 28 on mine. And I did that on, like, 4 hours of sleep without even studying at all. And then I had, like, Rui. Rui did the ACT, and she got a 21 or something. Or did she even get a 21? But she was stressed out of her freaking gourd. But I'd say she's way smarter than I am outside of, like, math. So, again, ACT is stupid. It's a lame test for dumb babies and should be abolished into the netherworld. It's like, fuck the ACT. It's so dumb. It's completely pointless. That one stupid test should, like, determine so much about your life. I don't care if you can retake it. You have to wait months to retake the stupid thing. Like, fuck it. Fuck the ACT. You heard here first. Yes, first. That's my 28 ACT scores. Fost. Can't even pronounce words right. It's fine. Point is, ACT, SAT, they're cringe. They should not define your life. Fuck the system. All I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm going to name this because I'm probably not going to use it. But I can also technically get around the filter. I could name it Sex Pistols, but you can't, so it'll be Sex Pistols. Close enough. Get in the box, you funny little girl. See you later. Hey, no, box. There we go. It's not like you've been doing that already. I mean, just... It's still bullshit, though. Like, that's an entire year. Actually, yeah, because you're doing this for fall semester, so... Okay, it's not an entire year of your life. It's more like... Let's see... September... Okay, it's like 4 months, so I guess it's not as bad as I originally thought it was, because... Actually, no, it's more like August. Either way, it's only like 4 or 5 months instead of an entire year difference, I suppose, thinking on it. Unless you're trying to, like, get in for, like, the summer semester, I guess? Because obviously you can't do the winter semester because that's already started. It's already... That's left. That ship has set sail. Lost semesters. The lost semesters, gone to time, never seen again. Okay, I need to actually try to get over here eventually. If I'm being a silly little guy, I keep forgetting to do it. About 2 lost... Oh. If it makes you feel better, it took me... Let's see... 5 years and 1 summer semester. So because I changed majors around a bunch and just kind of fucked around and found out, I wasted a lot of money. And well over a year on college. And this is me we're talking about. Mostly because my study habits kind of evaporated in college. They just ceased to exist. College is very stupid. Because I also did a 4-year program. I was going to do chemistry originally. And then I was like, wow, I fucking hate molar equations. I hate molar equations so much, I don't want to see another molar equation my entire life. Titrations? Screw that. Wow, chemistry is actually really goddamn boring when you get down to brass tacks. We spent 3 hours for one experiment and hardly anything has happened. Congratulations, you know how to synthesize aspirin. It's a shame it takes... It's just... I couldn't. Then I was going to do marine biology. There's just one small problem with marine biology. You have to actually know how to memorize a lot of data and a lot of names very well. And while I'm very good at math and like abstract stuff and tinkering and mechanical and problem solving, remembering a bunch of names, I am awful at. Like, I don't care how long I studied, there's no way I could have actually coded as a marine biologist. Taxonomy is just way too far for me. That is a chest. This chest is also... God, do I want to do this? I mean, it should be fine. It's just a weak ghost type. Arlie's out here. Arlie's strong. Nope, bad. But this is a new Pokemon, in fact. It's a Gimme Ghoul. Yes, it is a Mimic. It's also only level 35, so what was I even worried about? I thought it'd be like level 50. Get out of here. But yes, it's a Ghost Steel type. It evolves into the Cinnamon from the Applejacks. I'm not even shitting you. It's literally just a giant golden Cinnamon on the Applejacks box. It's so fucking goofy. For some reason they made that ridiculous Pokemon number 1000. It's so sad. It's so dumb. Like, I love it and I love to hate it at the same time. Not to mention apparently it's completely fuck busted in actual competitive. Somehow. I think its ability just kind of negates status conditions or something like that. Well, no, it's more than just that. I think it negates status conditions, and also because it's a ghost, you can't use Rapid Spin against it, so any hazards on the field, it blocks you from clearing them. If I remember right? And also it has massive special attacks, so it can do a shitload of damage with its unique move. Competitive is pretty stupid. I've gotten into it at various points, but it never lasts more than like a month or so, even for this. Like, even for Scarlet and Violet, I tried doubles because I just gave up and said, fuck it, Doubles is the official competitive format. I'll try doing doubles. Doubles is a fucking nightmare this generation. Like, there's so many stupid busted things you can do in doubles. Like, beat up and weakness armor, or just Tatsugiri existing as a whole with the Donzo. Like, oh my god, it's so busted. It just feels very gimmicky, and I don't like it, is what I'm getting at. I defeated 0 trainers. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Let's see. I don't... Oh god, no, not the beeping. I thought I turned the beeping off. Probably because it's gotten too cold in here, and the smoke alarm gets angry when it's too cold in here. It's like, ah yes, grr. I'm gonna start beeping like once every minute on the minute just to fuck with you. Hate the smoke alarm. Like, someday it might save my life, but that day may never come, and otherwise it's just gonna be a pain in my ass. But I'm also not gonna uninstall it because, one, that's a parental violation. 2, it could actually get me killed. And that's just not a good idea. Now, what's a really bad idea is they're like, oh yes, we're going to have fire extinguishers. And then they took out the fire extinguishers, so if there is a fire, I'm not sure what the fuck they expect you to do. At last. Oh no, it's a Pokemaniac. Dying from something like that is very stupid indeed. Arlie can probably handle it. Maybe.
Hey, you there! You're mine! Once I defeat you, you'll be another feather in my cap!
Okay, Joey Wheeler. Level 99 Mewtwo. Imagine.
But what does that even mean?
But Mewtwo's not even in this game. He has a Game Shark. Holy shit. Who would have thought? A Pupitar. Oh, I'm so scared. I mean, admittedly, yeah, weak to dark could be a problem. But that's fine. Why did I do this? It also has rock moves. It has rock moves. It's fine. It's just a Pupitar. It should be fine. Please tell me it's just... Oh yeah, Intimidate. Yeah, it'll be fine. Ah, that's adorable. You try to use Earthquake, you son of a bitch. I'm going to fucking murder you now. Perish. Boink! Yes, watch it crit the Earthquake that doesn't even hit. Obviously, Hadrian. God, I hate Electros. Let's see. I think it's just plain electric. I don't think it has water moves. Yume's not gonna do... You know, it's fine. Arlie should be fine. Probably. Wait, doesn't it also have Earthquake, maybe? God damn it, I know the beeps. I might go deal with the beeps real quick, because that's driving me nuts. After this battle, I'm just gonna go deal with the beeps and be right back, I guess. Because, Jesus fuck.
Bitterblade.
God, I love Bitterblade. It's so fucking broken. Sounds like a sneaker. It kind of does, doesn't it? Ah, fuck. Gastro Acid. Oh no, my flash fire's disappeared, so what? I don't see you using a fire move in the first place, and even if you did, I'd be resisting it, so it doesn't matter. Boink. Spat up its stomach contents. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting. Things that are inside the body should stay inside the body. Okay, thanks. Yes, I still hear the beep. Again, after this fight, I'm gonna do something, and it should stop it. I think if I run, like, the testy thing, it'll beep really loudly, but that's fine, because I'll be muted and off-stream briefly, so it's fine. It'll be fine. No big deal. Slowbro explode. Thank you for exploding, Slowbro. You have done us a service. Salute the Slowbro. Delicious fuel for Hime. Oh my god, the beeping's gonna drive me nuts.
Looks like we may never know!
Yes, we will never know. We'll never know because you're a scrub. Anyways, Jesus. You gotta get that sound off YouTube. No, I just need to explode. Play it in the campaign. Why would I want to do that? That's awful. Anyways, I'll be right back while I handle that real quick. this Arlie's final form? I sure hope not. I would like to think Arlie's final form is way cuter than this. Because so far all of Arlie's forms are pretty cute and none of them are super cringe. The only curse comes from her mouth. And to be fair, this one does have a lot of mouths. Yeah, you know your Stola. Yes! Worth it! Uh-oh.
You and I will speak later.
Uh-oh. Oh no. No, mommy, no! She's gonna get the belt. Totally worth it. Bonk. Yeah, just punch it. Yeah, just punch each other. Yeah, this is the real warrior shit. Yeah. God, I love it when it comes to this bullshit where you're just punching each other until you're too tired to move. The best kind of finish. I might be a little fight sexual. Shut up. Defeat. Please don't kill me, bird. Please don't kill me, bird. Let me at least terrestrialize you, son of a bitch. Because I cannot take it. Stop! I forgot! Ah! Oh, God! No! Okay, wait, is this the boss? So yeah, I love it when it just plays the part where Agumon dies so everyone can remember it every single fucking time. Isn't it just the best? At least the beeping's gone. You're forced to relive Agumon's death. I'm sorry. Agumon. What the fuck are you doing, Esparta? Go away. Perish. It's okay. It hurts to remember, but remember we must so we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. Or something like that. Poor Agumon. It's okay, eventually we'll make enough memories to make new clips. I'll probably get... Wait, is that shiny? No, it's not. To make more clips that'll get more popular than that clip, so eventually Agumon's death will just be a memory you can voluntarily look at instead of being something inside of a clip reel. Someday. Someday, perhaps. I have no idea where I'm even going. Oh wait, I remember. I no longer forgore. In fact, since Chauncey's kind of underleveled in their own right. Let's see. I don't really care, I'm not gonna use Hime. Wait, excuse you? Yes, please swap. We need to get extra juice for Chauncey, because Chauncey's going to be an absolute vital asset. Let's see... Wait, do I even have Ice Beam? I need to confirm this real quick. No. It's fine. If it looks dangerous, I'll just pull out and put in Pestilence. It should be fine. I'm just worried about bringing Chauncey out, like, ever, because Chauncey's so incredibly frail. Being 4 times weak to fire and rock is just a death sentence, really. Like, if it's one thing, okay, that's fine, but usually something's gonna have at least fire or rock when you least expect it. Especially dragons. Dragons have all sorts of freaking moves. Especially fire and rock moves. Like, I'm trying to think of dragons that don't learn a fire or rock move, and there's very few of them. They usually have at least rock slide, if not stone edge, and obviously flamethrower is very common as well. I'll save her for last. Or not. It's probably fine. I've got hard dragon counters. The second of... I am the second of the 3 sisters.
who's claimed the dragon's breath. I'll blow you away.
And yes, Flamethrower is very good, it's just... you'd hard counter her. I'm pretty sure she'd fucking suplex you, my dude. Speaking of things that I'm almost certain have Flamethrower, Pestilence, get in there. Ah, I see. It is also poison. I forget. Scrubber Dance? No, it's just regular boost, not sharply boost. Damn. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, if that was Flamethrower, then yeah, no Chauncey probably would have just died on the spot. Good thing it wasn't. Note to self, where the fuck is the Ice Beam TM? Chauncey needs Ice Beam really badly. Like, I kind of want to look that up real quick, just for peace of mind. Because that's gonna be a problem. I can feel it. Aurora Beam is just too weak. Like, way too weak for what I'm trying to do here. Do I even have anything that would need Dragon Pulse? That is a good question, and I'm not even looking at the right thing. Of course not. Why would I? Dragon Pulse. No, not a single thing can learn it. However, Ice Beam. Oh my fucking god, Ice Beam. Where is Ice Beam? I need to, like... This is gonna bug the hell out of me. I am nearly at the end of the game. I need to get Ice Beam. Let's see. Ice Beam is... No, shut up. Tell me where Ice Beam is. Wow, this is completely useless. You can get it in several ways. Yes, I know you can just find it, but I want to actually find it physically, you silly, silly game. Like, you are completely useless. What about this one? Where to find Ice Beam? Please tell me. Like, this could be a life or death thing at this point. Ice Beam is North Paldean Sea. Okay, that should be easy enough. It's just literally by the ocean, no problem. Montenevera, small island in the river. Really? It's just sitting there. That's useful. The things I do to not explode. Montenevera, you say? That makes sense. Wait, there it is. And it's to the west and down. Okay. Easy enough. A detour well worth it to save this run, honestly. And why are the TMs not sorted at all? I mean, I think they're sorted by number, it's just the problem is that the number sorting is kind of garbage. Like, let's see. 5, 7, yeah, they're by number, it's just, again, the number grouping doesn't help at all. Especially considering all the old numbers that you're used to, like Earthquake being 26 and stuff, don't apply anymore. It's so bad. The thing is, when you craft TMs, you can group them by type, it's just you can't do that when looking for them, and it's so stupid. I think that's the island in question I'm looking for, but let me double check. Why is it so popular? Because it has cute, adorable babies. And everyone loves playing with the funny little boys and girls and dogs and frogs and pogs. So that's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry, have you seen these? Look. Look at this. You see this? You see this thing? That's a fucking baby. I love him. Or her. Is it him? No, it's her. Yes, Pestilence is a her. Anyways, point stands. Little critters. funny creatures, like creatures. Creatures make endorphins go whoosh. It's like, what if you had dogs and cats, except if they were magic bullshit, and for some reason they fought and that wasn't considered a horrible, terrible crime. And then you have Pokemon. Easy money. And then there was Digimon, but apparently having things that are your companions and not just, like, subservient pets just turns people off for some reason. Doesn't help the early Digimon games were also hot fucking trash. Like, holy crap. Like, have you ever played the original Digimon world? It is not a good game by any stretch of the imagination. It's kind of absolutely terrible. It's like, ah, yes, just keep beating yourself up, fighting these Digimon who are way stronger than you, while your Digimon poops itself to death, repeatedly, and then you have to get a new Digimon because your Digimon literally fucking died, for reals. Like, here we have Nuzlocke, so it's like, okay, fine, we'll simulate our Pokemon. No, if Digimon just dies, it's dead. At least in the early games. It was not good. Like, it was an uphill battle to do anything in that. Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's useful. Very useful, actually. I just don't know if anything I have would really make use of it at the moment. Okay, where the fuck is Ice Beam actually at? I know it's along the river, apparently. It's just actually getting there. Oh, almost overshot. Unless it's over here, maybe? Again, it's all kind of a crapshoot. I just know it's in this general area. People want slaves, not partners. I mean, there are people who want to boink Pokemon, so that says a lot about the general state of people, I guess. Which, it completely baffles me. It's like, Pokemon cannot speak, they can't consent. Please stop trying to fuck the Pokemon, for the love of God, just no. It's not okay. That is not okay in any context. Stop it. Get some help. Canonically, there aren't Pokemon that speak except for in the anime, and even then, just no. Yes, finally Ice Beam. Finally, we can avoid a terrible fate. That by itself is like a massive power boost. Like, Aurora Beam's 65, so I'm getting maybe 90 out of it. This is like a 50% boost. It's so good. Get after Aurora Beam, you're stinky. Now, out of curiosity, Sludge Bomb. If it had a special attack worth a damn, maybe, but no. Still need to figure out if I want to put Tera Blast on the new thing. And I swear I got Drain Punch, which Drain Punch is incredibly good. I already have a bug, so X Scissors kind of unnecessary. Maybe if Chauncey dies, I'll slap it on, but... the Psychic with human or higher level intelligence. Yes and no, it depends. Like, Pokédex entries, yes. Actual practical applications, not really. They never actually talk, except outside of, like, in the anime I guess they do, but that's the anime, and the anime just goes wherever the fuck it wants to. So I'm not sure exactly how much stock you put into that. It doesn't help in Generation 4, there was literally a guy that was like, oh yeah, I married my Pokemon. It's like, no, don't. Don't give them power. Stop it. It's a trap. You fell for it. Okay, now to rematch the rest of these ladies, wherever the hell... There they are. Alright, I could have just flown to the Watchtower. I'm so silly, I forgot that that's an actual flight point. And the manga's also completely off the fucking rails. Like, Pokemon die for reals. Motherfuckers get cut in half. Also, the Pokemon League is evil, or... like, I don't know, Team Rocket has infiltrated everything. It's a weird, fucked up, like, ah yes, look at my dark and twisted version of the Pokemon world. That's what the manga is. And yes, our experience of the world is fairly limited, because we're just little child on journey, forever 10 years old. Except they keep changing that, and I think you're like 14 or 15, but that's still don't. Just how it would actually be. I mean, I guess that depends on your look of things. Like, if you're trying to consolidate power, then yeah, the Pokemon League would probably be Team Rocket, if Team Rocket was actually that strong. But I like it more in the games, where, like, you had, like, what was it, Team Plasma, and, like, all the gym leaders fought Team Plasma. It was super fucking cool. Because depending on how you look at it, either the Pokemon League is the cops or they're the villains, depending on the continuity. In the games and the anime, I'd say they're more along like the cops. In the manga, no, everyone's just fucking crazy and twisted, and it's stupid. It's a little too dark, is what I'm saying. Like, it seems to just kind of go against the spirit of things, but maybe that's just me.
I am the eldest of the three sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's wings. I'll blast you away!
Oh no, it's Paloma, the dragon trainer. Her identical twins. The wings are right there. Do you not see the wings on that Noivern? Look, that's... Okay, this thing shouldn't have poison or steel. Yes, it's a bat. It is a bat dragon. Okay, I was expecting flamethrower, not gonna lie. I mean, aerial ace would still fucking hurt, don't get me wrong. But I was expecting, like, I know for a fact Noivern gets flamethrower pretty easily. But if you're just gonna spam aerial ace, go off, I guess. See what I care. All I know is it's fast as fuck and I was not willing to get outsped and flamethrowered. Just because it doesn't have it doesn't mean it couldn't. And I know when it comes to Elite Four and like all the champions, they sure as fuck use all the TMs and Igmus at their disposal. They have coverage out the wazoo. Like, I cannot prepare enough for that kind of thing.
It seems I failed to take flight.
As opposed to the bad dragon. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they made bad dragons of dragon Pokemon. As cringe as that is, it would not surprise me in the slightest. In fact, I'd be honestly confused if they haven't. But I'm not going to go look that up. Not right now, anyway. I am admittedly a little curious, but not that curious. Maybe. Like, I know you can custom order stuff, apparently, to some extent, but still. And I know they did the Monster Hunter thing. Because, of course, why the hell wouldn't they?
I am the youngest of the three sisters, the one who's claimed the dragon's tail, and I'll send you flying.
Oh no, she has the dragon's tail, that means she's full of piss! God damn it, I've been corrupted by Arlie too much, and her tail full of piss. Oh, it's a Gudra. Cute. Gudra is entirely made out of water and dragon, though. And also poison, so yeah, actually... Wait, shit, also poison, fuck. What if it has Sludge Bomb? Or to beat the older two, what hope should she have? You never know. Oh yeah, also Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail's a pain in the ass, so I chose right there. But yeah, between that and Aqua Tail, I'm not too worried. I don't even think it has anything besides that it could possibly hurt me with. Except for maybe Sludge Bomb or Poison Jab. But it's not looking like it. At least not right now. Now for the sake of consistency, let's see if Waterfall works. I don't think it has anything like Storm Drain. I know it'll resist it, but wow, it actually tanked it. Huh. Either way. Could have been worse, could have been better. Could be... See, this is why we don't use Aqua Tail. Shit misses all the time. Waterfall is our meal ticket. It's what will keep Pestilence alive well into the future. Considering Pestilence is definitely my go-to for the first of the Elite Four, because it's ground type. If I remember it, it's ground, steel, flying, and then dragon. With the dragon in particular having the pseudo-legendary dragon of this game, which is super fucking strong, and also I cannot burn it, because it is immune to burn. Because it has a funny little ability like that. Okay, so we've gone here. We need to start heading west, then. A pseudo-legendary? Yeah, like, you know, like Dragon Knight and Hax... Actually, wait, no, Haxorus isn't a pseudo-legendary, it was Hydreigon that generation. And yeah, Dragon Knight, Tyranitar, despite not being a dragon, was for Gen 2, then we had Salamence, then Garchomp, then Hydreigon, Goodra was 6, 7 was Kommo-o, and 8 was Dragapult, with this one being Baxcalibur, if I remember right for its name. Again, I have approximate knowledge of a lot of useless Pokemon facts. It's just how I roll. And dragon types are cool as fuck, like, not gonna lie. Apparently, this one Earl thought up sandwiches because he wanted to be able to eat while keeping a hand free to play games. Like, I guess card games? Yeah. Arena. Speaking of weird Pokemon designs, who is like, ah yes, the Step on Me Pokemon, that's what we should make. It literally learns, it evolves when it learns Stomp, and then it gets a special version of Stomp that is Grass type. Like, they're not even trying it, somebody there was just very much not hiding anything. Their balls completely exposed. Not a single bit. They're like, yeah, no, we know exactly what this is about. There's no masking this. The mask is completely off. We are going to go put our dicks in that Pokemon. Which is a habit that should not just...
Eh. Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with furries in general, it's just, if you're gonna do furries, at least have the furry be an actual character that has wants and needs and can actually express itself in a way that makes sense for fucking it. That's all I'm asking. That is all I'm literally asking. To not do a bestiality, please. Sounds like the intent was not to put the dick in the Pokemon. Okay, get the dick stepped on by the Pokemon. Either way, don't do that. Like, I know I'm literally the last person on the planet to be going on about morals and values about things involving sex, because Jesus fucking Christ, let's not even get into that, especially not here. Oh boy. But just, seriously. At least, like, I have one rule, I have only one hard rule. Consent. Consent is key. You can't do consent with things that can't consent in the fucking first place. That's it. That's all there is to it. Just follow that one golden rule, and I don't give a fuck as long as you're not hurting somebody. I mean, I guess you know what I mean. Like, there's hurting people, quote-unquote, consensually, but not actually, like, permanently doing damage. Like, Jesus fucking... Like, even if somebody asked me to throw them down a flight of stairs, I wouldn't, because I'm not trying to send you to the fucking hospital. I don't care how much it gets you off. Like, don't. Don't do that. So what about the artists that give Pokemon those things? I mean... I guess if you view it as a work of fiction, it's not actually hurting anything, but it's just... eh. I don't know, it's kind of one of those slippery slope things, I guess, when you think about it. I mean, obviously Pokemon aren't real. There's no Shapiphany! I mean, again, at the end of the day, I'll just go back to it. Consent. Consent is what matters. Outside of that, do whatever, I guess. Although keep in mind, if you're doing it in a public place, the people that are out there, unless you're in a particular, like, scene, probably aren't consenting to that, so don't do that. Now, if you are in a scene, go off, I guess. Enjoy your voyeurism. Like, it's why I've never done anything like that outside. Because if I do get caught, I'm pretty sure whoever catches it did not want to see that. Just saying. Very doubtful. If I had enough trainers fought. Damn it, I need one more trainer. Not that I remember this one being particularly useful anyways, but still. God, remember how I got the thing for Earthquake in the desert, and then I put Earthquake on Skickle, and then Skickle immediately fucking died anyways? Wasn't that a good time? Wasn't that just wonderful and sunshine and rainbows? No, I'm not still mad. What are you talking about? Why would I ever be mad? God, this region's so weird. I mean, climbing mountains isn't going to find me trainer, so I'm not even sure why I'm bothering, but still. You had a little Hitler, would you torture it? Okay, there's a lot of qualifiers here. Like, is it a little Hitler at the height of his power? Is it a little Hitler with all the memories of actual Hitler before he died? And at the same time, even if I could, what would be gained from torturing a little Hitler? God, this has gone into a weird fucking territory. We're just completely out here. Tiny little Hitler that was a snapshot of me before you... Yeah. Like, on one hand, that little man has whatever's coming to him. On the other hand, I don't have any actual personal connection, so I don't feel like I could actually bring out the whole put in the jar. God, no! Oh, no! God damn, of course you were setting up for something like that, you son of a bitch. You got me. You got me good, Hadrian. You got me good. Put him in the jar! It always comes back to the jar. Never escape the jar. You make an adorable, marketable Fumo plushie of yourself? No, it's gotta be put in the jar. Also, hello, Flamethrower. We were just talking about you earlier. Where the hell is the last trainer I need for this area? I just need to beat up one little trainer as a treat. Just give him a noogie. It'll be fine. They literally are asking for it in this case. Pollen Puff. Also very good move. But I don't have anything that can use it. I already know I don't. Like, I'm sure Chauncey could, but Chauncey's a special attacker first and foremost. Is this still technically the same area? I think it is. Also, speaking of areas, what the hell am I doing? Am I still in Area 1? I need to catch a Pokemon. I mean, I'm close enough to Area 1 that I'm counting this for Area 1, either way. Because we only have 3 more Pokemon left. Actually, no. We have the final area, so 4 more Pokemon left in the entire run to get. So... get in the ball, little baby boy. But not the jar. Just the ball, please. There we go. I mean, I can only make them count so much. Because it's RNG. And even the things that I do get are at the highest level, level 45. Because that's what 4-star raids are. So I'm probably not going to use them, but... in this case, this is a sacrifice, so... I'm going to put this... instead of naming it after food, I'm just going to name it Merca. Because it's the American Eagle Pokemon. Into the box you go. Gotta make an NPC called Shapiphany. I mean, you have the power. Go off. Go off and make everything. Don't let your memes be dreams. Also, speaking of Little Hitler, Aren't we about to beat up Hitler again? Because we're in Japan, and we have the weird elves. Silly elf supremacists that we have to just... You have infinite power in your setting. You do have infinite power in your setting. That's part and parcel of being DM. You get to be God for a day.
You've come a good long way since getting out of the academy, have you?
Yes. Yes, I have, Grandpa. Why are you just fighting me up here in the mountains? Oranguru. It's... psychic, I think? Who could be leading the movements in that world? Who could it be? It's almost like you had him in the other campaign. Oh right, he's normal type, fuck. That should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Hell, it's so fine, we can just Bitterblade it away. Well, I know at least as far as your current stuff, you already implied that Hitler escaped from Castle Neritar? Wow, imagine missing an attack. Pretty cringe, dude. So it's entirely possible. It doesn't help that you also gave them freaking necromorphs, which are already a nightmare in itself, not to mention the fact that we have a necromorph that we managed to mix with black blood, which could end the entire freaking world just sitting in our back pocket. But yeah, we did not find them in this timeline. We mentioned this, yes. So it's entirely possible he is in Japan. Also, why are the trainers here weaker than on the west side? On the west side, everyone was very high level. Over here, little like level 49, like, oh no, I'm so scared. Barely even worth fighting. But the good news is, at the pace we're currently going at, we should easily get to the Elite Four for next stream. Just send agents. That is true. There's not really a good reason to personally go there, I suppose. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Back to the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, I also need to throw something into this hole. You know, the eagle I just caught. Ironic, it's also a flying type. It's a Pikachu. I can't get Flying Pikachu. Flying Pikachu is off limits because I already have Raichu. So it would be dupes. Where the hell was that Pokemon Center? It was way back here. Just fly there. Also, they gave out a Flying Pikachu as the pre-order bonus, if I remember right, so... Except that one actually knows the move Fly, which this one can't learn. Although why you would want an actual Flying Pikachu when the move Fly doesn't fly you places anymore is beyond me, because Fly is a move? Utterly garbage. Takes 2 turns. You can just casually throw something in while you're flying up and just switch out to something that's resistant to flying. Can't... What do you mean I can't ride Miraidon here? Are you high? And what do you mean, wait, what? You don't... HMs don't exist anymore, my dude. They haven't really existed since, like, Gen 7. No, flying's unlocked from the start of the game in this, actually. Ooh, Stone Edge, nice. That's actually really good. Maybe not as good for a Nuzlocke because it misses all the time, but... Yeah, HMs... I think starting with Gen 7, they replaced the HMs with Pokemon that would just do the moves for you that you found as you progress through the story, so you don't have to actually teach them HMs. And then in Gen 8, they just did away with it altogether and just had the bicycle. And then in this, they decided to make the bicycle into a Pokemon, so... God, it really has been 3 generations. Like, the last time we had HMs was Gen 6. That's fucking crazy to think about. That's so weird. Anyways, yes, Stone Edge, where the hell is it? Nobody can learn it! Fuck me, I guess. What was the point, even? What am I even fighting for? Why do I live? Just to suffer through not being able to use any of these delicious TMs that keep getting thrown at me? Oh, you can still use Fly as a move. Don't get me wrong, it's just Fly sucks ass as a move. Like, you saw Azumarill, Pestilence over here as Waterfall. Waterfall, as an ability, doesn't technically exist anymore because you can just climb up stuff with Miraidon, so there's no point. But you can still use it as a move just fine. It's just Pikachu normally doesn't learn the move Fly to begin with, that's why it's a special flying Pikachu. But at the same time, why do you care? Because Fly is a totally trash move. It takes 2 turns, you have to fly up and then use the move. And since you have to fly up and then use the move, any person with half a brain will just switch out. That's why 2-turn moves in general are usually trash, with the exception of, like, Phantom Force, because nothing much resists Ghost. Ghost is very good against a large majority of Pokemon. But Fly, garbage. Dig, garbage. God, especially Dig. If you have anything with Levitate or a Flying type, you can just take 0 damage from that. Russian tech is bad. Oh, are you playing War Thunder again? Are you talking about just how jank Pokemon is in general anymore? Because both are pretty applicable, not gonna lie. Harley still going strong. Bamboo shoots popping up. Just in real life. Well, yeah, in real life it's bad. No shit, most of it's from the Cold War era still. Like, the fact that any of it actually managed just to stay in operating order at all is a freaking miracle, it feels like. And in most cases, it isn't in working order, as we've seen. Lola the Cook. Oh, it's the Cook. Does she have a twin sister? Because that's the same Cook from the eatery where Larry was. Oh, poor Arboliva. Goodbye. Our intelligence agents keep mock-ups of Russian stuff and getting scared of it, so we overcompensate. Even during the Cold War, the tech was bad. I mean, yeah. Not even arguably, like, we actually have the specs now. Yeah, no, it wasn't fucking good, by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, that's true, but 3 sisters being the exact same model is totally doable. They could just be triplets, they're just older by like a minute or 2. That's totally doable. Like, I don't personally know any triplets, I know twins, but either way. But even with twins, it's just like there's the older twin and the younger twin. Because even twins have their twin rivalry. They have to establish dominance somehow. 3 sisters might be totally doable. Bad. Bad, Hadrian. Bad. Also, that's technically incest, so especially no, bad. How dare you? Not into that. Like, they don't have to it's... I feel like psychologically that's just very fucked up. Like, okay, I guess they could... Russian tech on the field just did poorly. You mean like it has been recently, and why it's still going? Like, it's been about a year at this point, and that's still going. It's kind of nuts, honestly. Where are all the trainers in this area? Are they hiding? And World War II, and yeah. I mean, again, it helps that they had numbers. It also helps that they have their environment. Like, Russia itself is a fucking frozen shithole. Between that and, like, scorched earth, while they just burn stuff so that the advancing armies can't do anything to get supplies because there aren't any anymore, it's just... I mean, like, make do with what they have. Russian winter fuck the Russians as hard as everyone else. True, but Russians also have been living the Russian winter for centuries. Like, I'm not sure it was actually formally found, but either way, just... if you live there, you have the home field advantage, is what I'm getting at. Unbelievable! Oh no, it's a small child.
Gosh, I feel like a buffoon. I thought the thing I saw was just a mushroom, but it was alive.
Oh no, I'm gonna beat up this poor nerd. And yes, the army can't just huddle up inside. I mean... they still have actual home bases and stuff, and their living conditions would be pretty bad. But at least they have somewhere to retreat to. If they retreat to some other village or town or city, they're not going to get shot at immediately upon retreating back to their home base. While advancing through that is much more difficult, because you have to deal with the weather and the people shooting at you. Belly bolt, belly bolt, belly bolt, belly bolt. Order 220. Literally, they got shot during retreat. Alright. That's true. That is a thing that happened. Again, my actual knowledge of back then, after getting out of high school, honestly, kind of just evaporated. I stopped giving a shit. Like, I think in college I took world history, but that was more about, like, Eastern dynasties and stuff, and less about World War II, because everyone and their mom has talked about World War II for, like, the entirety of grade school. Okay, but actually resist electric. I think steel resists electric, or is it the other way around? You know, I could just light it on fire. I could just light the damn thing on fire. Why the hell not? Good thing it doesn't have an attack stat with the damn, or that would have been scary. They didn't survive World War I, they lost against Japan. Yeah, pretty much. They only survived against Napoleon because it's the supply line issues. Yeah. Again, like, Russian winter does more damage than the Russian army ever did. Watch him get sucker... Okay, good, it didn't sucker punch me again. I mean, they're still arguably better off than the French army's record, where the French army can only seem to win against itself. And a plot to deal with rebellions in Spain. Yeah. It's almost like if you're trying to take over the world, you stretch yourself way too thin. Then there's weakness, and then people will take advantage of that weakness. Okay. Outside of, like, the 100 Years' War being a stalemate, what track record do they actually have? Mostly when they have times of peace to build up. True. Napoleon, yes, but was Napoleon even actually French? I'm trying to remember. I think Napoleon wasn't actually French, he just led the French, if I remember right? Again, it's been a long time since I've actually meddled with all that. But I could have sworn he wasn't actually native French. He was Corsican, yeah, that sounds about right. So that doesn't even really count, like, yes, technically leading France, but he was island territory. That's like saying someone from Puerto Rico is the... I don't know, what do you consider, like, a... God, I don't even know what the fuck military rankings are, because I haven't really done military stuff in so long. But, like, a general from Puerto Rico, would you consider them American if they led, like, some kind of campaign? I don't know. Yes, well in that case, then yeah, I guess. Yeah, he'd count. These falls are said to be quite famous. I'll help commemorate your visit with a fine battle. It's more like saying someone from Manhattan. But Manhattan's actually in New York, though. It's not a territory, it's actually part of the US, while Puerto Rico is an island that is a territory that's not even an actual state. Manhattan is in an actual state. Like, Manhattan gets actual federal grant money and stuff like that. It can actually do that. This seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's okay, Quick Clap BB. Oh, it's officially a part of France? Okay, then. It's the way you made it sound like a territory, not like an actual, like, state or proper province. Because there is a difference. Oh, Florgus. That's adorable. Like, even Hawaii and Alaska weren't even states until, what, the 40s or so? Like, within the last century or so. Yeah, post-World War II. Goodbye, Fergus.
Psycho Cuts.
I mean, I've almost never used Shadow Sneak, while Psycho Cut's very strong. And when wars, they survive them at best. I mean, yeah. It just, again, helps that they're very hard to deal with because of the environment more than anything. While their tech is kind of eh. Like, I remember them talking about, what was it, the SU-57s, which is why they made the new Top Gun movie, and then it turns out that apparently those SU-57s weren't even that impressive or something? I don't know. It might just be memes. The only thing I know about military anymore is goddamn memes, because I cannot just be bothered to put my head in that fishbowl for too long. The SU-57's not good at stealth fighter that can't stealth. So we made the funny haha American jet propaganda movie for a jet that isn't even good to stealth with. That's adorable. That's actually fucking adorable. Yeah, F-35s. Then again, aren't they F-35s from like the 70s? Oh no, I've managed to enter the base accidentally.
I see, you're almost at the 5th base.
Sums up our relation of Russia and China in general. True. True.
Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Mino.
Yeah.
Mino. Cassiopeia. Made this hyper advanced and expensive tech to counter what they said they had. True. Again, part of espionage and stuff is that you can bluff yourself pretty goddamn high, which seems counterproductive. It's like, ah yes, it turns out the tech is way worse, and also we scared our enemy into making stuff way stronger than what we have. Oops, haha, teehee. Not a very winning strategy, if you ask me. A house of cards, if you will.
So, you made as well, Clyde.
Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Hype up your tech so you can sell. That is true. It is a good, like, again, like, war profiteering. Jesus fucking Christ, it's almost like the entire Metal Gear series went to war profiteering and how it is definitely a thing. Like, don't we just have a ton of fucking, like, tanks and jets and stuff just sitting in storage, just wasting away just because we need to make more money and sell more shit?
Clyde, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first.
Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then?
Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all.
It also makes your people feel safer and makes the enemy less likely to strike if they feel like they need to advance their tech. Well, yeah, but still, at the end of the day, the result is your enemy now has tech that's completely fucking bonkers, and you're still in your stuff that wasn't actually that good to begin with. Seems like a very weak position to be in, at the end of the day. Like, a bluff only lasts until the bluff is called. Do we have any leads on how to find them?
I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down.
I see. Most of NATO's fear of Russian tech comes from German generals from the Eastern Front making up bullshit about how Russian tech was stupidly good. Yeah, but that was back in World War II. It's been... Jesus fucking Christ. It's been almost 80 years since World War II. It's been 78 years.
We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you.
Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. Yeah, the Cold War was a thing, and again, like, nukes are still a fucking problem. Thanks to you, Mino, I'm slowly but surely to come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Mino. Our SOP was just to run with that assumption, be on the safe side. True. Better safe than sorry. Especially when nuclear power is a thing that's on the line. Pro wrestling? Tell me more. You youngins call that flashy sport pro wrestling, right? Is it popular among your set these days? I mean, have you seen AEW? AEW's pretty fucking hype. Make anime real, baby. Anima-ria the students? It's not actually bad to make sure we have the tech edge at all times when you consider that the edge is the reason why you blew out the axe. Yeah, true. That boy's fast as fuck. Gengar almost certainly outspeeds me. I think my defense here is... Nope, special defense is actually pretty high. I'll probably be fine. Especially if it's using something stupid like fucking Sucker Punch. Dumbass. Ah yes, nice Sucker Punch with your non-existent physical attack. Territorial, economic, and resource advantage. I mean, China's managed to weasel its way into a lot of money in its own right, but yeah. Let's see, Bronzong. Oh wait, Bronzong has Steel Psychic, so Arlie's still fine. We kept outpacing their tech for stuff like anti-submarine warfare. Yeah. Our naval capabilities did expand quite a bit. Oh, that did way less damage than I was hoping it would. Oh wait, this motherfucker might have Earthquake. Oh no. Oh no. Future Sight. That move's fucking useless. Like, yeah, it does a lot of damage, but it takes, like, 3 turns to show up. Why even bother at that point? Like, at this pace, it's basically just a leisurely cruise that we're going on. Maybe I shouldn't worry about the Elite Four that much. Maybe it'll all just be fine. Anna Maria the Student, defeated. It seems you're pro at Pokemon battles. Not get complacent. But getting complacent is fun, it adds suspense. It lets me get extra upset when like, oh no, my hubris. I mean, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure I at least have the Team Start fighting base in the bag. Pestilence is just gonna wipe the floor with them. Sorry, Legend, the rest of the team. I've been healed. Now to sell all these revives I can't use. Because they sure keep giving me a lot of them. Exit. Wow, I have so many fucking exit attacks, it's not even funny. Let's see, where was I looking? Where the hell is... There it is, revives. Every little bit helps. Like the F4, maybe. Let's see. I don't think there's any other revival items to sell, except maybe... Okay, no, there is no other... Got it. So if that's all said and done, I think I can just go... Oh wait. Just in case. Imprison? Imprison almost never works. If I remember right, Imprison basically makes it so that if an enemy has the same move as your Pokemon, it can't use it. But that's so incredibly specific, it's not even funny. So I could have sworn there were more trainers here. I could be wrong. Or at least a TM or something. Also, this is a new area, because we were in Area 2, if I remember right. We did Area 1. Yeah, we're in Area 2, more or less. Get in the ball, little Cricketot baby. F4 was designed to counter the MiG-21. Yeah, MiGs were pretty... yeah. Again, actual military knowledge of the slug, very small. Very tiny baby. Like, I used to know a lot about jets. I know jack shit about jets anymore. Used to go to the air show back in the day, but that kind of just stopped. Yeah, the designation for Russian fighters. Cricketot's data. It's gonna be sacrificed, so it doesn't matter. Little tater tot, cause it's a cricketot. It's just the obvious choice for the sacrifice. Get in the box, you little scamp. Even if whatever you get thrown into replaces you is gonna be laughably weaker. But them's the rules. I'm gonna go sneak around to this ice, I think. Actually, wait, no. Do I have dark type? So I think one of these might be dark. It might be Revroom, actually. Pokemon summary. Yeah, it's Revroom. Trying to think. I should probably get Tera Blast back on that. Because from this point on, if I need Dark, I will be able to recharge my Tera Orb pretty easily. And that extra, let's see, goes from 120, so it'd be 160. Yeah, that's an extra 33% damage there. Totally worth it. And as for the other Tera types... let's see... This one's... Arlie is rock, is it not? Yes, Arlie's rock, dark, bug, normal, psychic, poison. I might just give Arlie Tera Blast. No, not literally give it, just use it. Oh, come on. Let's use it from the bag itself, apparently. Meg is a meme. So I have heard. From little I do know, I remember it definitely being very silly. Let's see... Psycho Cut... no, we're going against the fight. I'll worry about Tera Blast later. I'll specifically go and get it for each fight if I need to, but I'm not gonna need to. At least I shouldn't. I sure hope not. And even if I do, I can use Ethers. I'm not restricted from using Ethers. That is completely on the table. Also, put that away. Well, Lena needs to catch up to the rest of these guys, so... Change held item... It is... Let's see... Oh my god. I still feel like I'm just a little short of the Elite Four, because the Elite Four starts at 57, I think? There's gotta be other trainers I can fight somewhere. Or maybe I'll just grind a little bit for shits and giggles, because otherwise I'm gonna be kind of underleveled overall, which is worse. So Pestilence is still good. Arlie's tail is weak to fighting, that's bad. Change position for you. Change position for you. Should be good. Because the main problem with the Lina is the Lina does not resist fighting in any form. And also is using Brave Bird, so... Like, Brave Bird's strong. Brave Bird also kills people. The SU-57 is the latest fighter designated in 2010. They only have wait. It's been 13 years since it was first designed, and they only have 7. That just seems laughably inefficient, but maybe that's just me. Also, why the hell can the Lina not learn, like, jack shit? There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Check summary, check moves, remember moves. Tackle, growl, wing attack, double team, whirlwind, aerial. Like, there's fucking nothing this bird can learn. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this bird. This bird just has nothing move-wise. I could maybe scout with protect, possibly. Otherwise, we've got struggle bug, which it's a physical attack, that's not going to do anything. Facade. Actually, facade might be good. So if nothing else, it'll do a crap load of damage. Assuming it has a status condition. 195 taken up by 187 of them. Yeah. Making a super fancy special toy only works if you can actually make enough toys in the first place. Okay, just triple checking. Because again, after this, we don't have much besides the Elite Four and the end of the game. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, not gonna lie. Swift, Magical Leaf, Icy Wind. So I'm trying to get at a future where everyone survives, and it's very difficult to figure out how to actually get to that point in the first place. The path is muddy. Doesn't help, it can't learn a single freaking TM to save its life. All these TMs completely wasted. Pollen Puff, no one can use. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower. Like, nothing. Nothing for it. I mean, I guess if people do end up biting the dust, these TMs can get some use, but I'd rather not have that happen in the first place. Oh well. Let's just get right to it. Let's get it over with. Let's try to endure. I don't know, I might grind to around 60 off stream, but we'll see. Because it's just going to be fighting, like, auto battles or some shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. The same to you, Airy, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. But I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch... Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt. That's all. God, that voice is hard to do. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. Get a closer look. Just gonna peep. Don't mind me. God, she's so fucking tall. Jesus Christ. Who are you? Mino, there you are. There you are. You can't hide forever. I can't fucking do Wesker right now. I'm not in the right headspace for it. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. And then she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. God, this voice is so hard to keep up anything in this kind of pitch. Or any... fuck. Whatever. It's still worth practicing, though. I think the US has about 100-ish. 889 have been built for the F-35. Again, like, yeah, we have a lot of fucking toys, to say the least.
I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this.
And yes, I know they have only 7. We're all aware that they have hardly any of the damn things. You can call people Riri, but when you do, you get in trouble. Well, it depends on the context, and also her name's Eri, so Riri's an acceptable nickname.
Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the calf squad. And everyone else in Team Star, too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even just for a little bit. As the boss of this squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear a Hasta la V-Star from you, nice and loud. Hasta la V-Star.
There she goes.
I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down.
Hey, Mino. My Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last battle. Sorry to spring this on you, but do you think you could handle this grunt alone? No. Come on, don't be like that. It's not like you to hang me out to dry.
I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle?
Yeah.
Then here I come.
Now we must step back the required 100 feet. So we can beat up her poor little babies. Goodbye, baby. Perish into nothing. I mean, it has poison for what it's worth, but it's also baby. Wink! Oh, play rough. I love it when you actually hit anything. God, Azumarill's just so bouncy. I love it. What baby? Oh no, Primate. Spooky. But it's not an Annihilate, so it's not like it matters. It's a shame you don't get to hear this music that much either, because you just put them in the dirt so fast. And you only fight like one grunt per base. So you get to hear it 5 times, and then it's gone forever. And it's such a good theme too when you actually listen to the whole thing, but now it's too late, womp womp. I mean, I think we already listened to it before and you can just go on YouTube anyways. No, it's fine. Nintendo ninjas do what they will, but the soundtrack gets on YouTube all the same. It's impossible to possibly keep it down.
I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la V-Star!
There she goes. You better run.
I take it you defeated the Garden Fronts.
Yeah!
That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Calf Squad. Their boss, Eri, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she's likely to be the most alert to hostilities after our declaration of war. She might try to stop the raid in its tracks by challenging you to a battle before anyone else.
Yeah, we already met.
I knew it. Tell me what happened.
Well, you see that jive Turkey Clive over there. It's like, yo, what's up? Let's fight.
She retreated. We're talking about the same area, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head-on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the calf squad off the map. Yeah.
I think I've got what it takes between this team. I think I'll be fine. But you never know. Some bullshit might happen. I mean, I've got Fairy, I've got Flying, I've got Psychic, so I'm up to my gills in effective moves. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option! Hey you, kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes and eat 40 pizzas in 30 days, better pizza, Papa John's. We'll call a boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? God, I haven't eaten Papa John's in years because it's kind of mid as fuck anyways. And also because Papa John himself was completely batshit. Has it really been like 5 or 6 years? It feels like it has been. Oh no, a Metachan. Perish. Perish like G did. I feel like 10 minutes is way too long on these, though. I'm not sure what the point is of making that thick. Like, yes, good job. I can beat a Pokemon like once every 5 seconds. I'd have to pluck up pretty hard to mess this up. In any substantial way. Yeah, I also don't really like Papa John's you find mid. Yeah, Domino's is better than Papa John's. I mean, it also depends on where you actually live, I guess, with, like, regular pizza chains. No Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's just garbage no matter where I've been. Papa John's used to be good back up in college? But back up north, Papa John's kind of fell through the floor and Domino's was way better. But even then, just, if you can, find something better than those, because it's just, eh. Like, I still have yet to find a good pizza place down here, and I'm so sad. I want a good pizza. I've not found a good pizza. You've never had bad Domino's? I mean, you have traveled a lot too, so that's kind of impressive in its own right, since you were a military brat, weren't you? Or am I thinking of someone else? I know you were in the Marines, I just don't remember if it's a family thing or not. No. Who the fuck else do I talk to a lot that has a similar personality that is actually a military brat? Because I cannot think of them at the moment. Like, there's somebody in the back of my mind, but nothing's coming up. It's kind of bad that I'm not even looking at the screen at this point. I'm just looking at the screen's reflection in the screen because I don't have to pay any attention at all because this is a game for babies. A game for literal babies. Seriously, oh no, whatever will I do? It's almost like this is the simplest fucking minigame we've ever had. I mean, for what it's worth, Pestilence was taking damage there, but not that much. I don't think we can hold him off much longer, boss. Oh no. The final car. The final frontier. It's very orange. There she is. Look at that fucking cape. Actually, it's not even a cape. That was a jacket. Either way, impeccable style, Aerie.
Okay. I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time, I won't run away. Rah!
I'm trying not to peek the mic with that, though. I could do better, Roz. But also my throat is just like, stop, what are you doing? Get some help. Ah, fuck, it had to be Toxicroak. The one thing I didn't want to go out first. Her face paint... I'm not even sure if that's paint or if that's a mask is the problem. Like, the way it animates, it seems more like an actual mask. Anyways, get in there early. Because I don't want to get poison jabbed to death. The animation tells you it's paint, I guess. Yep, look at that poison jab. So predictable. Ah, fuck. That's a small problem.
I give as good as I get. That's a promise. We'll see who's left standing in the end.
Going for the Rockstar look. Yeah, like Kiss. Psycho Cut, I'm so glad you exist. And Quick Claw, very nice. Not that I think Toxic Herb's that fast, but still. Way too close for comfort. Oh yes, we're switching the fuck out of Pokemon. Lucario fighting Steel. Fuck me. Wait, no, it's fine. Fighting Steel. I can stay in, use a full restore, and I should, in theory, be okay. Because the item will always go first. And then with Bitter Blade, any HP I lose I can just get back. Dark Pulse. Scary. Bitter Blade. Quick Claw! Fuck yeah, baby! Nothing to even worry about here. Like, if it crit, Arlie could have just fucking ate shit there. But it's not a fucking problem. We're good. We're back. We're back to how things should be. That was the Simian. That's the normal, right? Normal type. It's fine. I mean, it's fine for now, but it's still spooky. It's still pretty spooky. Gets the blood pumping. Yeah, no fucking shit. I saw that poison tick, I'm like, oh god, it's just regular poison, it's not toxic, right? So it's fine. If it was toxic, Harley would have just died. Because toxic scales and it, like, doubles every time it ticks or something like that. Just play rough with it, it's fine. Seed Bomb! I don't like that. I don't like that either. It did 80 damage, so it'll be about 120. I should be fine, even if it crits, I will live. Okay, no, if it crit, I probably would have just fucking died there. What the fuck am I talking about? This is fucking nerve-wracking. I've been in the red twice already. Wait, I didn't even see... Right, you. So, max potion the fuck out of that, because I ain't fucking risking that. I mean, if nothing else, I should be able to tank at least one hit with it, whatever the fuck it has. Fire Punch. Wait. Fire Punch? That's your answer. Fire Punch. You go scaring me with all this coverage, and the best thing you have for Pestilence is Fire Punch. Are you fucking with me right now? Oh, there's close combat, which is just gonna make it die faster. Womp womp. Foolish. Foolish Airy. Boink. Ah, shite. That's fine. Waterfall's guaranteed to hit, so I don't have to worry about missing like 10 times in a row now. And another Fire Punch. Are you even trying at this point? Are you even trying at this point, Airy? Like, please. As if that would fucking work. Rever Room. Hey, give me my leftovers recovery, you... whatever, doesn't matter.
I refuse to lose. So please, lend me your strength.
Put a cannon on that car, and maybe it would win a fight. It might have a cannon. You never know. Shift go. Fuck. It is boosting its attack. Pokemon can't fight you with the trainer's KO. Stamina! Stamina! Wait, what? Shit. And it's boosting some more. That's not very funny. You can stop that now. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. This is getting out of hand way too fast. And there's the spin out. Okay, it's not that bad still. And player up again. Wait, which move looks bad? Shift gear or... Because shift gear is pretty oh, play rough? Yeah, play rough's kind of rough as it is. Unintended. Oh no, you have spun out. Okay, yeah, I should probably heal after that one. But yes, the animation is not great. Why do you have fucking stamina? And yes, no shit, I'm gonna heal. Wait a minute. What am I worried about? I have Pestilence. Pestilence has a counter to this strategy. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I have Charm. I can just spam Charm. My brain turned off at some point, I think. Yeah, you keep shifting that gear. I'm just gonna lower your attack so it doesn't matter. Your speed can be as high as it fucking wants. As long as the attack is at +0, it doesn't matter. Should probably go back and finish this at some point. Yeah, how have you not finished this? I am getting to the end of my 3rd goddamn playthrough and this has been entirely streamed, Fenris. I mean, it's also only been like 2 or 3 months, but still, 2 or 3 months is plenty of time. Will you stop boosting? Who do you think you are? Got like 2/3 and fell off. That's awful though, because the end of the game is so fucking good though. Like, once you get to the Elite Four, everything from the Elite Four on is like peak Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, what are we at here? 1 attack, 4 defense, maxed out speed. That's fine. Only 1 attack I can deal with. Yeah, you spin out. You do that. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Boink. God, that stamina's really annoying. It's almost like if I had an actual psychic type of psychic moves, this would be super easy, but I don't. I mean, we know it has spin out, we know it has the fighting type move, it has shift gear. I'm just trying to think, I could switch out like Chauncey, but I feel like Chauncey would somehow die. Somehow. So I'm not risking it. Generally have the issue when you get to the point where all your mons are evolved, no more evolution makes baby Fenris sad. It's okay. It's just what happens when you were 12 years old. I believe in you, Fenris. Your baby brain can evolve someday. Your baby brain can evolve someday into a big, strong brain. And the 8-int jokes will be a thing of the past, forever. Not like we can really talk, because we've all done plenty of fuckery lately in D&D. Well, Pathfinder, but still. Again, keep spinning those gears, see what I care. I have the ability to just casually nullify it. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you crit, it's not going to do that much. Like, it's on its last legs, it can't hold out forever. Most of it's big and or strong, but the part that comes out when you play Pokemon is the same as it was 15 years ago. And then there's me, the guy who does competitive at least 1 month a generation and then stops, but I at least still remember how the fucking game works. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'm practically called a fucking Pokemon professor, so I just go into other people's streams and I'm like, oh hey, that's gonna get you fucking horribly murdered, maybe do this instead. I mean, that's if they actually allow backseating. At least for Nuzlocke, people usually don't mind backseating because they don't want their Pokemon to get ran over by a giant fucking car. Oh no, spin out again. Oh, so scary. So scary! Boink. Sweeper, a wall, setup, and then everything else is you being quirky. Pretty much, yeah. Oh my god, it's still hanging on by a thread. You do that. You do that funny little attack boost. See what I care. See what I care. I don't... It doesn't matter. Waterfall can't miss. Goodbye. Also, thank you, Fenners, for following, and welcome to the Slug Gang. God, I love that following notification. I'm so glad I got that made last year. It's so nice. Have you not done that yet? You see, I get that a lot. I get that a lot, and that's okay. I have accepted it at this point.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh no, about 1.5 years ago, in the Naruto flashback scene land.
I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far.
Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Managed to hit a full restore on the last turn. Fuck that. They already gave the thing like 5 to 10 times the HP of a normal Pokemon. That would be cringe.
Yeah, but...
Truly you need not apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides toward mastering the art of battle.
And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you, Aerie. Even the big boss says it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies.
See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team.
Heh. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped.
Hadrian, how dare you? How dare you do this to me? At the last moment. Et tu, brute. Let me just apply the honey so it keeps the skin funny. I don't fucking know. Dog that shot laser when I have bowling issues.
Well, you see, Fenris. Some people would do horrible things with a dog that shoots lasers. Haven't you seen what the internet does to Pokemon as a whole? Pokemon porn is a real addiction, and you need to get that checked out. Not you specifically, perhaps, but the internet as a whole, as we were going on about earlier. Don't put anything in Pokemon's holes. That's just too much, even for this kind of cringe. Oh, I'm sorry. You all should really take a break from the 4 hours of pounding I've been giving you. I'll go for a run while you rest up. Need to seek Jesus and stop playing these Chinese animal games. Excuse you, don't you see Hadrian has redeemed the cringe kitten voice for 5 minutes, so I have to speak like this fucking cringe Discord mod kind of voice for another 4 minutes or so. I'm so sorry that you came in for this. You can blame Hadrian. Take it out on him on Thursday if you want, but he's also playing the DM, so good luck with that one. Hope you can keep up the ASMR for 5 minutes. I mean, honestly, I could do a whole stream like this. I just don't want to do that because I'll lose every fucking follower I have, obviously. Like, I would get pounded and not in the good way, that's for sure. I'd lose so many subscribers. He may or may not be the reason I used it. You know, honestly, you are naughty like that, Hadrian.
You like to make a lot of japes and tomfoolery, after all. But, oh god, he's even saying it. Milady. God, fucking kill me. Kill me right now. We four have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not. Thank you for the head pats, they're very needed. Oh my fucking god, are they needed. Also, little buddy on the tail, he also gets to be there. But you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Clearly, she's just an absolute throat goat. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. We had a touching scene, but now it's been cursed after all. But lately, I feel like I can take anything. Literally anything. In bed, not in a fight. Even if I'm really tired, or feel like crying and this got really dark, really fast, I kind of fucking hate it. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. Totally in bed. So does this voice thing make me talk about the robot masters here in bed, or is that just me? It's a cringe Discord voice, so I have to add extra cringe. It's gotta be dripping in cringe juices. That's actually pretty fucking good timing. Well played, Hadrian. Well played. I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for your raw power and endurance. It's okay, there's only one more minute. You showed me amazing strength, wink wonk. Even if the code didn't require me to give you, I'd want you to have this. Yeah, Fenris, what the fuck did you come here for? What the fuck did you come here for if not for memes? I see you turn into a giant woman, giant woman. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move too. Here, this one's for you. And yes, it is not fitting. If I was a small Shota boy and I saw a giant woman, I'd be like, ah, yes, hello there. It would literally just be that fucking thing you showed me the other day from, like, the record of the Lodos War, where it's just like, yes, I'm never joking. I'm home. Close combat. It's a shame close combat's very fucking bad for a Nuzlocke. Okay, I think I can go back to normal voice now. It's been 5 minutes, thank fuck. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I must fear you when I have 2,000 points. It's like having a loaded gun. I mean, lots of people have 2,000 points. That's why it's there. The guns are loaded from all sides. It's a Mexican standoff every fucking day. I just really... I don't fucking know. It's hard to do a funny rar yell without just blowing out my voice entirely, and also peeking the mic into oblivion. You need to save up for 5k. The fuck do I have that's at 5k? Whoop, 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 whoop. What do I have that's 5k? Do I even have 5k? Oh, buddy model and cringe voice. That's what you're going for. I'm pretty sure that combo was done the other day too, thinking on it. Fucking buddy model. Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk.
like him or someone that has a ton of points. I mean, there are people that have just points stockpiled because they just lurk every fucking stream. She's special needs? Why is she wearing a helmet? I'm pretty sure every Team Star member wears a helmet. It's just part of being an NPC grunt.
So, what do you want to ask me?
You seem to be on a much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that?
Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright. I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too.
Gay, bisexual, gay. And yeah, look at the sun just slowly creep through. Just beep, beep, beep. Got any more pixels? Nah, we're fresh out of pixels here, man.
It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So, let me guess.
Oh, what's up, McCanary? What's up, Raiders? Thank you for the raid, McCanary. How y'all doing? How's it over there? What you been playing? Let's get ourselves a good old shout out. And I will hydrate. Thank you, Fenris. Canary. The bot should be working. It has been so far. Been playing Majora's Mask. Fuck yeah! Majora's Mask is my favorite video game of all time. How was it? I'm hoping it was wonderful. I'm hoping it was lovely. I'm hoping you made some good progress and told the moon to fuck off and gave it 2 birds. God, that game's so good. Also, proper shoutouts. Because we can do that too. Just in case you weren't following, there's an easy follow button now. You're voice acting and it's good. Oh my god, voice acting Majora's Mask sounds like a treat. There are so many actual strong characters in that. I need to get around to emulating that. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess not everyone has the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, but still, definitely get to Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, you got work tomorrow. Good luck, Hadrian. See you later. Good night, and dream of, like, giant women. And if for some reason giant women is not doing it for you, dream of, like, cute fluffy sheep. Or a bunch of Azumarill rolling around in a field. Yep, well, stream's getting pretty late, so it's fine, Fenris. See you later, buddy.
Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it. But then, Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. And she invited me into Team Star.
Even after you bullied her like that, what a kind girl.
She really is. And joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun.
Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying.
After hearing my story, do you really think that's true?
Ah, no. I merely...
Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. It all goes back to treasure.
Remember, the real friendship was the treasure we made along the way. We're finally done with Team Star. More or less, besides the final bit. Just one last phone call. One last supply run. Actually, wait, is there even a supply run this time?
Mino, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ares Star Badge?
Yeah.
Without its boss, the calf squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. So Aerie was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back to tending classes at the academy.
Nice work out there, Mino.
Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks, now about your reward, Mino. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. As promised.
Oh, that's a freaking lot of LP. And more TMs. Very nice. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right?
Indeed. You can go ahead and give Mino his bonus reward now.
More materials. Always welcome.
At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the Big Boss and have Team Star disband for good.
But where is the big boss?
Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the Big Boss is none other than me.
Whoa! Who could have possibly guessed? No one has ever guessed anything in this video game. Like Clive is just a friendly neighborhood student, don't you know? And Cassiopeia is just a phone.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Mino, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive.
Understood.
Then I'll see you both there.
God, just one more day and it's finally time. So, Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I might just have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Yeah, no shit, I'm gonna grind to like level 60 off stream for shits and giggles because I'm horrified by the Elite Four in this. Because even the champion's like level 61 and then all the other battles are like up to level 65. It's gonna be rough. It's not gonna be particularly good. Oh wait, did I ever actually catch a Pokemon here? I don't think I did. Let me check my boxes real quick. Do I still have the sacrifice in there? Wait a minute. Okay, I can release Murica, I think. But Tater Tot still needs to be sacrificed. But I think I went to this and it's a duplicate Pokemon, so I might have to go somewhere else real quick before I end the stream. If I can just make it up here. You're very much edging to the edge of this map. Wonder how good the... Ooh! A 4-star Ice Lickenrock. Don't mind if I do. That might be really freaking useful in case someone bites the dust next time. Pretty sure Arlie can definitely solo this, though. Although it does have the stupid cringe shield. Like, ah yes, here you go, here's your Ice Lickenrock. Get freaking dunked on, because fire is weak to rock. But it's only level 45, so I think I'll be fine. God, imagine losing Arlie to the... Oh my fucking god, that would be awful. But it has very little in the way of defense, so it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm not too worried. That's spicier than I was... Ah, fuck, flinching. I can just Bitter Blade, I can get that health back, though. And Quick Claw, thank god. Oh my god, that's so useful. Give me all that health back, thank you. Very nice. And if I can last long enough... I can Terrestrialize and just remove that weakness entirely. Keyword is just That's a very big if. Good thing Quick Claw keeps activating though, it is saving my bacon. That's a good hit. That is very nice. Just slow and steady. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there sooner than later. Taunt me all you want, it doesn't matter. I wasn't planning on using Will-O-Wisp anyways. Mainly because it would have just disappeared as soon as the shield went up. Wait, did it somehow get burned anyways? Even with the shield? I didn't even know that was possible. Maybe it's because it was like pre-burned? Before the shield went up, maybe? The fire punch? Huh. But yeah, after this, this is in the bag. Like, even if it crits, I don't think I can lose. Because I can spam Rock Slide all day, every day, it does not matter. Like, oh no, I'm also going to become immune to Sandstorm damage, so no big deal. I mean, it can maybe switch out to Drill Run instead, if it has it. But that's a big if. Accelerock, that's cute. Oink! Yeah, if it's just rock moves, this is completely in the bag. Nothing to worry about at all. Just one more hit and we're good. Boink! And, in case any of you is still around and has 300 channel points, you too have an opportunity to name this Ice-type Lycanroc, which might actually see some use, assuming somebody bites the dust, because Lycanroc is a very good Pokemon. I would be very glad to have this on my team, if I didn't already have a dedicated team. Get in the ball, buddy. God. Like, daytime and midday Lycanroc are very good. It's just the dusk one that looks like a Sonic the Werehog furry, to be honest. But this one, well behaved. 10 out of 10. Would use again. I will definitely take more experience candies. Never have too many of those. I mean, I guess instead of grinding, I could just use the candy. And probably should if I'm trying to be fair. It's just... Elite 4 heebie-jeebies. Like, I'm not mentally prepared. Midday form. Calm and collected demeanor, it swiftly closes in on its prey, then slices him with the rocks in its mane. As for its nickname... I mean, if no one else has anything... Since we are going and riffing on Sonic, it is an Ice Doggo. Which is not a hedgehog at all, but fuck it, I'm gonna name it Silver if I don't get anything else. Because it's like bluish, whitish, close enough. Let's see... What do you have, move-wise? Wow, that's not particularly great, but at least its stats are pretty good. Its non-existent special defense is not doing it any favors, though. Enjoy the box. I feel like I might have sacrificed Murica too early, but at this point, I'm not too worried about it. So I think Sax Pistols for some Murk. That should be fine. At this point, I'm not going to get too hung up on whether I have a Pokemon or not. And we did just get a badge, so next stream I can definitely catch one first thing. But yeah, we'll just leave it off here for now. Had some close calls, but overall, a damn fine stream if I don't say so myself. We almost exploded into 1,000 pieces. Both Arlie and Pestilence were in the red there on multiple occasions, but we pulled through. We pulled through pretty well, honestly. Big stretch. Sluggy slug slug. But yes, I hope you have all had a wonderful time. Thanks again to Mick Canary for the raid earlier. And let's see who we can raid. Who do we got? Who is actually online this late? Oh, Misa's playing Portal. Let's do it. Let's see. Raid message. Raid message. Raid message. Have a good night yourself, McCanary. I hope it's great. Dream of cute dogs and pogs and frogs. Whichever applies to you, buddy. Let's see. Raid message. Oh, God. Starstruck raid. Why not? Because we did finish all of the Team Star stuff, more or less. See you around, every sluggy, and have a wonderful rest of your night, and sweet dreams.